Hello, everybody! We're back with some Ace Attorney investigations! I'm joined by Dampop and G and Edgeworth at the arson site.
Woo! Woo! Burning! Fire!
Thanks, Edgeworth.
Hooray!
Edgeworth, have you seen where G went? I didn't hear him say hello at the very beginning.
He's been replaced. He's gone. We're recasting a little bit of
Let's see, we got Van in chat. Hi, Van! You're gonna finally bite the bullet and watch the Minecraft movie, but Stream has sent divine intervention to save you from that. Let's fucking go. And Van, if you wanted a source to the Minecraft movie where you don't have to pay any money, or give money to, like, Minecraft movie, hit me up. I got a source. It's unfinished, but that makes it ideally even better. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Alright. What did we do last time? Oh, I did say, okay.
To find out. Oh,
The answer to what? Uh-oh.
Steel Samurai, Larry, the Bad is here. Yes, Von Karma is here. Pink Princess's old bag.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's everyone.
We did it.
And Lane!
Hey, you're here too!
Oh, wait, hi, Alpha!
What's up, Alpha?
Consistent inconsistency raid. Thank you for the raid, Alpha. We got Jungle Wine, the Vodka, and Alpha. Let me do a little shout out.
Go.
That's a 1, okay. 4. That's not Alpha. Alpha. For 2. Whee!
Woo!
How was your stream, Alpha?
Oh, bring it on. I'm ready to counter any argument you may have.
Very well then, if you are prepared. I'll show you exactly where my deductions have led me. Killing out of you, Edgy! Leave it to me, Larry. My first attack will be to expose your lie for what it really is. My lie? I know that there is still something you are keeping from the rest of us. What's wrong with you? Why do you won't believe in me no matter what I say, Edgy? Curse you! I should just hurry up and die already, if that's how it's gonna be! I'll confess to every murder in the whole world, and then
Oh my god, Larry!
Oh my god.
I like Minecraft, bro! Holy shit!
That's so fair.
Oh, that was fucking, what was that?
Good lord!
And then throw everything into mass confusion!
You made some wonderful friends as a child, I see.
Larry, I only have one thing to say to you. Even if you make that face at me, it's no use! Take this! A man who's ready to die is strong-willed, you know. No, I wouldn't know. Larry, it doesn't matter what sort of harebrained trouble you've caused. I only ask that you do not lie to me. Do not die for me. If you cause an innocent person to be judged unfairly because of some insipid lie, I will never forgive you. But the lying part, the dying part, I don't know.
No!
Gee. Although, allow me to say that I consider you to be among the innocent in this case. And that I will draw the real killer out. You can trust me on this. Alright, this time I'll tell you the whole truth, okay? What happened? What didn't happen? The works! That's what happened will do. Now then, if you would please testify as to what you did up on the roof tonight. Up on the housetop, click, click, click.
Wait, I love that Larry's face was like the smiling one with with his blush. That was cute.
Yeah, I couldn't even do a scare
really
contest gag with that.
Let's see. Tonight's Kelly fun fact: you got your new chair after your old one bit the dust on Friday. Kelly was the first one to sit on it and laid down on it right after you brought it in. You allowed her to do it. Let's go.
After the show, I left the push car in the rose garden and came into the embassy. Then they took a picture of me shaking hands with the ambassador. After that, until my next appearance, I had some free time, so I wandered around. And that's when I spotted the chimney. A chimney like that is a rare thing, you know?
Oh yeah, fucking chimney.
So then I wanted to play Santa and decided to give it a try.
Woo!
Good for him. Larry, I thought I just finished telling you not to lie to me anymore. But it's kinda ultra embarrassing. And what's exactly so ultra embarrassing that you can't tell me? Gee, man, I just said it was embarrassing, so of course I can't just blurt it out. You gotta, like, press me a million times, so you just gotta give it a reason it out of me!
As your superior, I command you to hurry up and expose this man's lie.
I have every intention to, for I'm not about to let us waste time on such trifling matters.
Wait, I love the sirens in the background.
Don't ask what happened, Edgy. Don't ask.
There was one for the fire. Don't worry about it.
Oh, so true.
They're here for the fire.
Also, everyone in chat, if music is, I had to, like, adjust audio level, so if music is too loud or too low, let me know. Por favor.
Yeah, scream. Hold it! You left the pushcart? Could you please clarify that statement for me? Yeah, so the wheels on the pushcart got covered in dirt from the rose garden. It would have made a mess of the floor inside, so Ambassador Alba said to just leave it. Well, it would be rather impolite to dirty another country's embassy. Come to think of it, I recall seeing the pink princess on my way into the embassy. And what was she doing? Nothing in particular, because she was being carried by some dogs on a stretcher. She must have been incapacitated by the pain of a bad hip that she suffered during the show. So I came to the embassy, right? And then... a dooba-dabba-doo.
Dooba-dooba-doo.
Hold it! So you shook hands with the ambassador of the Kingdom of Alabas, did you? Yeah, can you believe it? I did something really cool for a change. They're like on point. Look at the photo behind me. Fucking... But honestly speaking, there's nothing interesting about shaking some guy's hand.
Hey there. Are you disrespecting another country in their very own embassy? Why am I sweating?
As someone with roots in this country, I'm feeling nothing but incredible shame at this second. Does she have roots in Alabas?
Yeah, what?
Or is
What?
she talking about Japan America? I don't know.
I thought she was from Germany.
German?
Yeah, wait.
Is
Well,
anyone
nothing
in this
makes sense.
is anyone in this game German? Are any of the German characters we know German?
I don't know.
You don't know for sure.
I know one of them a fake German,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, get here, right?
agreed. I apologize for his inconsiderate words. Now, Larry, please continue being inconsiderate. You keep saying that kind of thing, and I'll tell you only lies. You're already telling nothing but lies, so let it go and move on. No, right already. You don't need to glare at me like that, Edgy. There's a lot of E in this. Look, I don't know why. Hold it. Larry, I want you to listen very carefully and take this to heart. The whole point of your life is to cause misery and pain to everyone you encounter.
Fuck? Okay, Al.
No, again, I'm totally the bad guy again.
Hold it! I thought you're his friend. Don't you think that was a bit harsh? I'm number one Larry defender right now. Longji says, true friends are bosom friends. If you're in trouble, call on your bosom friend, whose shoulder you can truly cry on.
I'm a best friend. Hey, bosom buddy. I hope you're listening carefully to my testimony. That crossed your pea-sized brain yet? That Agent Lang is only out to arrest you, Larry?
Now then, you were wandering around inside the embassy. And then what happened?
Wah.
Wah!
Wah.
Hold it! I should hardly think that the chimneys are that rare.
Agreed, especially since they are a traditional feature of American households. In Japanifornia,
Plus, many grand buildings have even larger and fancier chimneys.
Yeah, but the kind of chimney I'm talking about is a really romantic type. A romantic chimney. It might sound kind of silly, but women seem to really enjoy them. And I just had a good feeling about that chimney.
What?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm just reading the line. Hold on. You suddenly wanted to play Santa.
Fortunately, that's the wrong answer.
Oh well, actually, I dressed up as. Let's go. I've said all this before already.
Hell
I was
yeah.
down a Gord Lake.
Ooh, what's
Gourd mention. Ah!
Gord Mansion. No, I'd appreciate if you wouldn't dredge up such unnecessary memories for me. DL6 music.
Thanks to you,
Starts
Larry.
playing.
Thanks to you, Larry. My life is saddled with unnecessary memories.
Sounds like you guys share a lot of history. A perk to being childhood friends, huh? Tell me
36.
more about this Gourd Lake. $36? What's that about?
$36.
It's not a felony to dress up and play Santa, you know. I do it all the time. Santa doesn't go around killing people after he comes down a family's chimney, after all.
Actually, it is worth delving into whether or not playing Santa is a big deal. What the fuck?
That's the name. I'm gonna screenshot this. This is so batshit. Wait.
We've been in here for like less than 10 minutes.
Let me plot this here.
And just remember that Bad's still here. He's just watching.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what?
Man, the lines. All right. Actually, I believe in the case of this man playing Santa, that's actually quite a big deal, as you can see by the music being cut off.
Yeah, no kidding. Are you saying that your buddy isn't exactly made of Santa quality stuff? What argument am I making right now?
Precisely. You hit the nail on the head, Agent Lang. Hey, Angie, that's so incredibly mean! Tell me something, Larry. You don't even believe in Santa Claus, do you? Did you know that Santa's job is to deliver presents to people all over the world? Of course I know that! I did graduate from junior high, you know! In that case, it's your turn to tell me something. I want you to tell me whom you are delivering a present to. I was, delivering a present to a child not basking in the warm glow of love? Objection!
What are you talking about?
I'm just reading the lines. That must be the most elegant description of you I've ever heard, but a lie is still a lie. You sure know how to kick a guy when he's down, you know that? In any case, the person you wish to deliver a present onto was most certainly this person.
Wendy, right?
Wendy Oldbag, sure.
Yeah, whether he knew it or not.
Take that!
Heh, interesting taste you have there, Mr. Suspect.
Don't lie about me! I totally don't want to see Miss Oldbag so much that I'd try to go down a chimney! Ow!
I advise you to stop right there in your bashing of a lady. God, base.
Oh, hell yeah!
Based is fun.
Well, I must admit that I myself hardly even have the want to run into that lady. However, what if you were misinformed and under the wrong impression? Then what?
Define wrong impression.
I simply mean that the man before you sought to enter the old lady's room without knowing one very important fact. And that fact is best summed up with this!
I think...
It's the scary
Stalker.
thing, right? Yeah.
Oh, sorry, the way?
Yeah, the note where he's like, I will descend
yeah.
upon you.
Yeah, the scary-ass stalker note. Take that!
What?
Fuck, really? Larry, I'd
Okay.
like you to know that, Jose, but it's not really all that important, is it?
I guess we're too far
What?
ahead.
Yeah, I get so high about it, and then you bully me, and then I watch the health bar go down. Well, take that! Boom!
Be quiet and just take a look.
Thank
Well,
you.
if you say so, Francie, but only because you so.
Wait. Okay.
What's going on? I
Fuck is-
totally thought that was it.
So what's up with that anyway? Dude, what is that?
Wait. Okay. Wait. Maybe we'll have like a selection tree to choose from, and if we get it wrong, Larry will be like, "Nah, fuck you," and then like it does a little like, and then we have to
Oh,
very
maybe.
beginning. Maybe.
Why is proof that you never even knew existed,
What?
of course.
I want this thing out of here.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
like
losing my mind! Oh, that's so? Well, I don't need it right now, so I'll just give it you.
What?
Oh, G? Where's G?
G?
G's back. G accidentally unhooked his Ethernet for a second.
Oh, rip.
It's alright. This is already scuffed. I've got you on the ropes now, don't I?
Larry really does.
Larry's fucking me up. I just got here, man. What's that piece of evidence unrelated to that question at hand? Anyways, what are we on about?
I love 20 minutes in, we already have a running gag where G, you're just like, I don't know these lines, I'm just saying them, I just work here.
I know, I just work here.
I was just have to walk into the booth, man. Cage voice actors? I don't know. I need to sing through this one more time. Larry didn't know one very important fact when he tried to sneak into the old bathroom.
Okay.
Oh my fucking goodness.
Christ
So then-
almighty. Oh wait, the standing request, Adoy.
Oh, god damn it.
Right, that makes sense. We are a step ahead. Take that. This is something the old lady received from her employer for the night. Because why, actually think about it logically, why wouldn't Larry be aware of that note? He fucking wrote that note.
Right.
Showing good evidence, dude. Fucking. The girl.
Oh
The girl who normally played the Pink Princess, Mindy, was it again? It seems that this man is quite taken with that actress. But that's not true, Edgy. Ellipses. She's the only one. She's the one with the heart for me. I just know it. I can feel her being piercing my heart when she's watching me. Dude,
God, Larry. You can
God
omit
damn
whatever
it.
you want in these lines, by the way.
Oh man, CCTV, I tell you, there you go, guy, no, kicking ass.
Filthy, despicable, inconsiderate, fickle, idiotic, cowardly. Didn't even say foolish. Apparition of a man.
Dude, Larry is such a foul man that she can't even call him a fool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You haven't matured at all since we last met.
It's been like a month.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor.
Yeah, I forgot him. Yes.
This guy. He's got bigger problems than just getting involved in murders, I take it?
I suppose you could put it that way. Hey, what the heck, man? I don't get you guys at all. I can say the most heinous shit in my dialogue, and then you guys will be mean to me. Why do you all have to make me out to be some sort of bad guy? To return to the original topic, I propose that at least this much has been made clear. Without any knowledge that Miss Mindy had fallen ill, Larry tried to make his way into the Pink Princess's room, that much we know for sure. Okay, yes, up on the housetop. Husband! Hey, Edgy! Looks like I've got the hang of this core thing now. I even got a picture of Misty Fate right here. No,
Oh
you
my
don't. In the fucking Phoenix's picture, he fucking stole it. I don't know. But we're
No,
not
he
seeing
does.
core.
No, he does have a picture of her. Remember, he took
Oh,
a picture of her in front of the castle or whatever it was.
You see this? My picture of Misty Faye is special because I took it in front of an awesome castle. Lawyers don't have that.
Oh my god.
That makes me like a super lawyer. The bus age of the law is upon us. But we're not in court at the moment. Shut up! I see what's going on here, and it just looks like what you do in court. They just made it so that you walk around now. I see what they do here.
I guess old boy here still has something he'd like to say.
The fuck is old boy, man?
This old boy, Longji says, Until the root of the tongue dries, one never knows the whole truth. God.
How old is fucking Lang? Hang on,
Oh, how old is he?
It's
how old are they?
Do we...
26. No.
27.
37. 27.
He's
Jesus.
1 year older than Larry. You're calling him old?
Okay,
2 years older.
Nice.
I'm a fraud.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Yeah.
You shouldn't form conclusions until everything is out in the open, which is why I'll listen.
All right, then get ready to listen to me defeat Edgy in a battle of wits. Larry, have you forgotten that should I lose, your victory prize will be your arrest?
Yes,
And look at the feet! So you think that all I wanted to do was to go visit Mindy? Well, I dressed up as Santa and climbed up to the chimney, but the smoke was really thick. It was a case of a mistaken identity, and that mistake made me late for the speech. Then to top it all off, I became a suspect in a murder. That's what you really meant. But why would I ever put myself through so much humiliation on purpose? Ellipses.
Ellipses?
Someone say something! Larry, are you seriously trying to submit this, not as a confession, but as testimony? What if I am? Is there something wrong with that? My claim is claiming my claim! Do you have a problem with that?
So it was you!
Fuck you too!
You're my stalker! But I should warn you, it doesn't matter what kind of flattery you throw at me. I'm the devoted type of woman who's wholly focused on me. As long as Edgy Poo is alive, I can't just drop him and be unfaithful. No, I can't. Although earlier I was having just a teeny weeny bit of my love for my daughter, dear Edgy Poo. She passed stay completely true to my beloved Edgy Poo. That one caught me off guard.
I did not see that one coming either!
You're such an inconsiderate, cowardly, idiotic, and all-around completely worthless man.
Like, around him, she, like, comes up with adjectives, like, different ones.
Yeah, that's so good.
I thought I just heard something ominous just now, but perhaps it was just my imagination.
What? There's so much that was ominous.
What part, Miles? You gotta break it down for me. I believe there's nothing further for me to prove at this point. What do you mean? Of course you still got something to prove. We all do. You still have to show some proof that I was trying to meet up with Mindy. Proof, you say? Remember, Edgy, everything as evidence in court, right? You mean evidence is everything in court, Larry, but I understand your point. Yeah, see? I'm totally approved this now. Take that, but picture of fucking Misty Faye at the castle. Fucking. Very well, if you wish to see the evidence, then let me show you the last piece of evidence you'll ever wish to see.
Ooh.
What the fuck does that mean?
Who knows?
Let's see.
What does he mean by mistaken identity?
Oh, I guess because he's like, oh, I thought I was going to Mindy's, but I was actually going to Old Bag. That was a mistaken identity.
Oh, that mistake. Okay, yeah.
Maybe... I feel like this is we can bring in the letter.
Oh, you're right.
Larry, this is the final point you wish to make. You got it! I've called on all the energy I have and told it to you with all my soul! I don't feel that on my end. In that case, allow me to take that soul and break it. I feel that on my end.
That's raw. Yes, we'll stomp it under our feet until it's been ground to a fine powder.
Fine powder?
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Stab attack.
Eek!
If you really put all your soul into that, then you're ready for what's coming, right?
In place of Honorable Larry, I offer my soul to you. Larry, come up from behind there and face this like a man. The still samurai would never be so cowardly. Yes, scary, my liege. This whole testimony is one giant confession of all that he's done tonight. He's practically begging me to show why he bothered to put himself through all of this.
Actually, did he say Wendy? Okay. All I wanted to do is go visit Wendy. I think this is probably... It's either this statement or the last statement where...
Objection!
Yes!
Good work. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Larry, don't even think about denying that you have knowledge of this letter. Hey, why are you...
Wendy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight, your loving knight. Well, isn't that just romantic? Isn't this romantic?
It's romantic.
Weren't you able to descend on her from above? Were you Mr. Loving Knight? I have no idea what you're talking about! I don't remember a thing! Objection! You can pretend to be ignorant all you'd like, but it's written right here. This letter proves that you are not how to meet the old lady, but rather that you are attempting to pay Miss Mindy a visit.
Oh shit.
What part of the letter describes the thingamabob? Okay, what part of the letter said that Harris and Larry have intended to meet with Mindy?
Oh, Mindy and Wendy look the same, I see.
Oh, take that!
That's Bill.
That's crazy. Larry, I suggest you take up penmanship lessons. This is, if you wish to never experience this level of embarrassment ever again, that is. What the heck? What are you talking about? Speak English! You wrote Mindy so sloppily that it became Wendy to the average eye. With an accent. Hey, you stop picking on me. It's so embarrassing!
There. Isn't that what childhood friends are for? They're the best, aren't they? For punching. Oh, Jesus. But I'll have to wait until we're off of this crime scene.
Whose
What
side
are you
is
talking about?
Whose side is he on?
Divorce leads to the worst places. It is whatever the fuck Lang is talking about. Angie, save me from the scary man! You're a scary man! Sure, if you're willing to make amends, starting with your incredibly embarrassing mistake. This has been a Larry roasting session all night. That wasn't me!
Oh,
Okay, alright.
Come again. It's fake! Someone's out to get me! So they made that fake letter to set me up!
Accept your defeat graciously.
Oh, you guys are being so mean!
We can be meaner.
Hold it! Penmanship analysis. What's that? What does that taste like? No matter who, all people have certain unique features to their handwriting.
Oh, it's like the ballistic markings of the pen.
Precisely. Thank you, Meta Esperova. Ergo, all we have to do is compare the handwriting in this letter to a sample of yours, which we have, and we'll know soon enough who it was that sent this letter. I'll never write another thing in my life! Hold it. Tisk, tisk, tisk. There's no use, Mr. Loving Knight. For you've already graciously provided me with a sample of your own handwriting.
Oh yeah, baby.
Take that! This autograph and our mysterious letter. If we compare the handwriting, we'll know the answer to your question soon enough. Confess now, Larry, to your miserable failure. I'm sorry! I have to lose me causing trouble again! I admit it!
Oh?
You hit the nail right on the head, Angie! I miss it when he was like doing that dramatic reveal in Trials and Tribulations, like, so you think you finally caught me, huh? And then he just presents the drawing.
I remember the final, like, he was the big boss in the, oh my god, was it which case was he, like, oh my gosh, he's the final boss that we have to
Oh
beat.
god,
Oh my gosh, his Cyclops fucked us up in Stolen Turnabout.
Oh yeah! Yeah.
Stolen turnabout. Yeah.
Oh right, didn't he have oh, was it him or was it like a different case where he had like 5 Cyclops and like did we have to go through all of them one at a time or did they just break very easily?
I feel like they broke easily.
Because I know
Yeah, I feel like
maybe.
it was a gag.
I know Old Bag has that in like 2-4. But I don't know. I don't
Oh,
remember
yeah,
if Harry
yeah.
did.
I think he had something like that in 3.5, maybe? I have no idea.
I know in 3.5 he there was actual difficulty. And we were all like, what the fuck is going on?
Right. Oh my god.
Oh, he finally confesses. I saw the pink princess being carried around in a stretcher and got worried, alright? I wanted to go into Mindy's room, but the doctors wouldn't let me in. So what choice did I have? It was a chimney or bust, Edgy!
Your mind jumped from the door to the chimney. What a criminally overactive imagination.
I mean, credit's due. I mean, the chimney's more creative than just a window. I don't know. No. Well, at least I was honest and wrote Mindy a letter and stuck it under the door. That way she wouldn't be so shocked when I came down through the chimney. What the fuck, man? Except for the fact that the letter was an utter failure at conveying said sentiment. I'm really, really sorry. Larry, you may be a shameful, good-for-nothing blight on the face of
Oh
humanity.
my lord.
However, I always knew you weren't the killer.
Aw.
Everywhere you look. I told you to trust me.
I'm just gonna I'm like trying to bump up the audio a little bit every time until people tell me it's too loud, so.
It's gonna get exponentially louder.
It's like frogs in a boiled pot.
Oh god, oh no.
Because, at the very least, I can attest to that about you. Actually, you're...
We've lost a lot of valuable time because of you.
Yeah. We have 7 forts, Larry.
In any case, I believe we can say that we now know exactly what happened. Mr. Larry Butts sought to climb down the chimney, not for access to the crime scene, but to enter the room of the elderly lady next door.
Hold it. Great job, Mr. Prosecutor. Although, I still find it a bit unbelievable that the two of you are friends.
Keep finding it unbelievable. I'm going to wag my finger. See?
No wagon.
Ellipses. You know, Francisca does the fucking Sonic foot tapping as a kid, and then she wags her finger like Sonic did.
What can I say? I have a brand.
But the suspicion on that guy over there isn't completely resolved yet. So don't get any funny ideas about running off, okay?
Oh, wow, hey, what? Edgy, what does that wolf man mean when he says I'm not off the hook yet? Is he a fisher? He means a murder weapon. Larry, did you forget? It's been like 2 days, man. There are 2 layers of suspicion hanging over your head.
That's exactly what I mean. We can't only rely on the words of the suspect, after all. We may have figured out where he was and what he was doing all night. But the blood-stained samurai sword that was left at the crime scene, as long as there is no satisfactory explanation for that, this wolf will refuse to ease up on his bite.
Edgy, that guy! It looks like he's seriously supposed to take a bite out of me!
Oh my god, this new Yahoo.
He takes...
What?
Oh my god. Long takes... You know how you can sharpen a knife? They're like knife sharpeners. He's using a knife sharpener, but like on his teeth. His fangs, if you will.
Oh, iconic.
I don't even know what ship name that would be. I'm well aware, and you should be as well, that this upcoming battle will be crucial.
Thanks to the cooperation of our lovely bumbler, I've been dealt a very nice hand and a sweet trump card.
You call me lovely?
Lovely. Looks like we're about to enter the final bout.
You sure about that, buddy?
I'm sure, pal. Now, Mr. Prosecutor, let's see what you've got.
I can easily point out the contradiction in the supposed murder weapon. But the real problem for me is figuring out what the real murder weapon is. This will be a high-stakes gamble. But this is one game I can't afford to lose.
Ooh-hoo-hoo.
Let's dance. I was the one who found the body of the victim, Damask 2.
Oh!
Don't. Beside him was the samurai sword, glittering red, offering up the scent of blood. It was supposed to be in the Steel Samurai's dressing room, but I found it here instead. Plus, I found the murder weapon's owner, the suspect, Larry Butts, in here too.
Oh!
Isn't it a bit far-fetched to accuse someone simply on the basis of ownership?
But this owner wanted to sneak onto the crime scene. I think that's plenty to go on, don't you?
Hold it! If you're alluding to his reason for being by the chimney, we've already established that.
Not so fast. Hold on there, Mr. Prosecutor. You two are longtime friends, right?
No, he's not here.
Who's to say you didn't fabricate the evidence to give him an alibi?
Lipsy, you're accusing me of fabricating evidence. I don't do that.
You think I can believe anything you produce? I saw the first 10 minutes of the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I know. Forging evidence is all you prosecutors do.
Lipsy, this man has some serious issue with prosecutors. But come on! I can't think of something as complicated as that, right, Edgy? Larry, I can agree because I know you and your personality well. However, Agent Lang knows nothing about you, or me for that matter. I sense this hatred for my entire profession emanating from his entire being. Meaning that the only way I can prove Larry's innocence is to present irrefutable evidence. And then he'll be like, "Nuh-uh, you forged this," and I'll be like, "How? I just was standing here."
Nah.
Body is...
Okay.
Oh wait, that's the spear. Okay, that's the sword. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was offering up the scent of blood.
Oh, the tip's not bloody.
Yeah, wait.
Was he like stab
What is
stabbed or
in that?
slashed? That's coaching.
Huh. I guess we should just press.
Yeah.
Hold it! Excuse me, but a glittering red and offering up the scent of blood.
Do I have to spell it out for you? I mean the sight and smell of blood, of course. It also tasted like blood. And according to the tests, the blood on the sword belongs to the victim. We're just skipping right over the fact that I tasted the blood, huh? The sword was made to only be used on stage, so it's not sharp.
It's like how geologists lick rocks to make sure they're specific types of rocks. That's just, he's just doing his job. He's just making sure that's blood.
And it tasted like the victim's blood too, I would know. But it is pretty weighty. Certainly heavy enough to beat someone to death with. I don't know what I'm doing to this character, but I kind of like it.
Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. It's great. I love it.
Like, I don't know what's going on, but I love it. And you know what? I'm just looking at his jacket. What a good jacket.
It is a good
Leads me
jacket.
to suspect that the victim was beaten to death with the sword and the blood somehow, I don't know, exploded out of him.
You know, I just realized his hair is kind of giving Phoenix.
Oh my
Yo!
gosh. Wait a minute, kind of is.
I was thinking they like look like little wings off the
Yeah.
the side of his head.
Beaten to death, huh? This last statement is too important to just let it slip by.
Yeah, so then
Silence.
okay.
We'll let it slip by. I don't know.
He beat the
Oh,
victim
okay.
to death. Well, that's a little silly because it's a fucking sword.
blood.
Yeah, why would he do that?
Well, what do I
Well-
present?
Present the sword because where's the blood coming from if he was beaten to death? I don't
Yeah.
understand that.
Yeah, I mean, like, if we had, like, an autopsy report that's like, yep, this person died by stabbing, or if we had the body, that would be more clear. But I guess the sword. Oh, wait,
Objection!
we should have pressed.
Motherfucker. It's just like if you could take a look at this, you know,
You're good.
just take it off. Just take the health off.
Alright.
Blah, talk to me again when you can see straight. That's never gonna happen.
What? Hold it. About this samurai sword, have you received a report from forensics yet?
They confirmed that the blood on the sword belongs to the victim.
Oh, wait, this guy wasn't stabbed. It was Manny Cochin. That's what I was thinking of. Because I remembered, like, a body having, like,
Oh,
like, a
yeah.
stab wound. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
wasn't that mask toe?
Oh.
Don't.
Alright, but they have confirmed that the outline of his wound is consistent with the weapon.
Tell me something. Do you see the dead body right there in front of you? So, if they were conducting the autopsy right now, shouldn't that body not be here? Well,
Proof, I suppose so. I guess he must still be investigating this room. Meaning that it's possible he doesn't know about that piece of evidence's true nature.
anything else you'd like to chit-chat about? No? Good. Now let's continue.
What do they mean?
That piece of evidence.
That thing.
Well, it's that piece. It's not the one piece, it's that piece.
Oh. Oh, okay,
Mm.
maybe it's the spear.
Oh.
But then why did he say fucking sword?
Wait a minute. Didn't Larry like exposition dump about like some bullshit about like the difference between the sword and the spear? Like one of them that you can't like do actual damage with or something.
Yeah. I know this it's
Hmm.
hollow inside for this. I think we can I think we can say
Yeah.
because I don't want to do the Larry thing again. Being the death of that thing.
Objection!
Oh thank god.
Very good.
Oh,
Tisk,
nice.
tisk,
Good
tisk.
one.
Every time Edgeworth does that smarmy fucking tisk tisk tisk. Ah, I love him.
You know what this is, Agent Lane?
It's a long spear, right? We used to use those a lot in my country a long time ago. Piercing, mowing people down. Spears are the weapon of heroes throughout history. God, I love him.
He's so cool. It's the next most.
I hope.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
I hope. I don't know what's going to happen, right? I don't know what. How this game concludes, or I don't remember, and I don't know. I guess the journey of the next game I don't know if they're connected at all. Uh oh, here comes my
Oh, no.
sirens.
Those
I
sirens
don't know
agree with you,
anything.
apparently.
They're coming
Yeah,
for
they're
the
coming
fire,
from my
bro.
location. Yeah. But so I don't know if Interpol. First of all, who's to say that he isn't the killer in this case? I don't know. But assuming he's not, assuming he gets off scot-free, is Interpol? Is there going to be an international incident next game? I need him to come back. I need this man to come back. I want him. I want his own spin-off game. I love this guy. I want more. I can't end like this. Continue.
It's the next most effective weapon after the whip.
I think the whip is in a slightly different category.
No, it beats all categories.
So, what's your point? Are you going to tell me that the spear's the real weapon?
No, I simply want you to take a look at this section here.
The way it's bent. Question mark?
Precisely. Apparently, a certain troublemaker hit it against a wall in this embassy earlier. And as you can see, the insides of the steel samurai's weapons are hollow. In other words, they're replicas, but they aren't strong enough to deliver a damaging blow. Let alone the multiple strikes necessary to bludgeon someone to death. And yet, there's not even a dent in the samurai sword. How do you explain that?
Yeah!
Oh yeah, the sword and the spear are made of the same stuff, so they bend easily. But I wish they'd make them out of better stuff, because the spear got bent. I wasn't able to do my special early summer rain jab move. Man, I got such an earful from the director of the play for not doing it in the show. The still samurai special move was changed tonight because of him. He changed the law.
That's more than enough of your whiny whimpering. Now, back on the topic of the spear.
Yes, let's return to the real topic of discussion. This is where the real gamble begins. I don't have a real strategy per se. So all I can do for now is let the chips fall where they may.
Using guesswork and taking risks in place of real logic is hardly the Von Karma way. It's neither smart nor very clever.
Miss Von Karma, as you know, unlike your father, I am not a genius prosecutor.
Humility. Not very Von Karma of you.
Plus, I doubt his record of a 40-year win streak will ever be broken.
She is pissed.
But perhaps it is best for it to remain, if it remains unbroken. What the fuck are we talking about? No, what? It is broken. For no one should have conceived of the notion to convict all defendants in the first place.
Objection! What a foolishly foolish statement from a foolish fool who hates to lose. It's the job of a prosecutor to make sure that all defendants are found guilty in court. There is nothing more important in this world than a perfect victory.
Hold it. That may be your opinion. However, I don't believe that's all we are.
Why are we doing this right now?
Yeah,
Where the fuck is it coming from? And the wait, no, wait. I know why I'm doing this. To show that look, I'm a good man. I'm a good prosecutor. Yes. As a prosecutor, what I pursue is not the perfect victory, but the perfect truth. You see, I've had character development.
Okay, bars, I love this out of Edgeworth. It's such a perfect capstone of like his growth throughout the trilogy. It's so fucking funny. It's just here, kind of shoehorned in.
Yeah, it's really good.
And that means that the bridge I must cross will crumble beneath my feet.
Okay, but you weren't the one that fell off the bridge. That man was.
Then let it crumble as I walk on towards the truth.
Not so fast! You're good at keeping me entertained, Mr. Prosecutor. You're having me question things and shit. But you know, humans are delicate creatures. The slightest bump and we expire.
Okay, that line goes hard.
I'd like you to consider, if you will, the possibility that the sword was used in such a way that the attack killed Damask too, without bending it.
Let's see, why don't you try arguing that?
So, what do you think of my hypothetical scenario? I think you know what to do here, that man, and what you need.
I don't think I do that man right here. Of course, but I need evidence even if he can't refute. This is it. It's time to bring this to a close. Like 2 out of 7 sections.
Ooh, posture check.
Oh, bet. Bam.
Okay.
What would... posture check. Ooh. Stretch. Uh-oh, hydrate. Okay, let's go. It's possible to use the samurai sword to kill someone.
Whoa.
And under these circumstances, it's the only logical conclusion. We searched the embassy, top to bottom. The victim's blood is only on that weapon. So isn't it only natural that suspicion would fall into the owner of said weapon?
This is the same testimony as before! What the fuck is this? Okay, how long do you intend to cling on to that preposterous theory? Me too, man.
As long as I want, because we examined every corner within the walls of this embassy. There's no stone we've left unturned.
Okay,
Look at how
okay.
pointy my fangs are. I sharpened them earlier. And we have managed to come up with only one logical conclusion. That the only place inside this embassy with the victim's blood on it is this sword.
Alright, let's hold it. If you think it's possible to murder someone with that hollow sword, you do it yourself, tougher guy. I don't know.
Okay, stand still.
Evidence is all that matters. You left no stone unturned. Is that a fact?
Not so fast. If you got something to say, then say it in the only way I respect, Mr. Prosecutor.
Yes, of course. In that case, allow me to make it all crystal clear for you. That's a good question.
Alright.
Why Larry?
Yeah.
Lang.
They fucking solved it. Okay, yeah.
It's so funny when they just like make you stay there because it's not intended. I'm pretty sure.
It's symbolism. You're meant to feel trapped in the testimony.
Victim's blood is only on that weapon. That seems easily.
Yeah.
Maybe it was this.
Fuck
Fuck it, let's do it.
Objection!
No.
Damn it. Agent Lang, about this piece of evidence.
Not so fast. Longji says, confidence is like a soul, and words without confidence are but empty shells. You shouldn't waste your breath on words you have no confidence in, Mr. Prosecutor. Although, it's just as bad to say something in full confidence and be wrong, idiot.
I don't need to be overflowing with self-confidence. I just need to think rationally. After all, I only need to be confident in the facts.
Okay, how about we just press this?
Hold it! The only place where you could find blood was on the samurai sword?
That's that man, even with luminol.
Well, you
That assistant!
Oh yeah, even with Emma Sky.
Oh my god, he gets an luminol allowance too? Good for him.
Or the fucking Gan Alliance over there, fucking...
Yeah, I've been part of the Gan Alliance for years. Keep up. Which means that there are no other possibilities outside of what I've already outlined.
It's like the Humpty Dumpty scene in Puss in Boots where it's like, I was always there. It's like putting fucking, the Bruce Goodman in fucking Edwards' car or something.
Oh my god.
Do I have a problem with Agent Lang's assertion? I sure fucking do, apparently. If you believe that there's no other doors of possibility left to open, then make a window. Then allow me to force one open for you.
Not so fast. Huh. And how do you plan to do that?
By showing you what may possibly be the real murder weapon.
Not so fast. I love saying that. Ha 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 ha. The real murder weapon? I hate to repeat myself. Oh, who am I kidding? I love it. But my men have already searched every last inch of this embassy. And they've concluded that nothing else could have been used as the weapon. Knowing these facts, do you still want to press forward with your little hypothesis?
Of course. Because it's not possible that your men inspected everything in their investigation. I doubt they even inspected every single nook and cranny.
What are you talking about? Of course they inspected every single suspicious-looking nook and cranny. I don't appreciate mind games. I don't appreciate it when people like you slander my men.
What do you mean people like me? Hold it! I'm not slandering them, I assure you. I'm merely pointing out the investigative dragnet has a few holes in it. Dragnet, word of the day, I don't know. Namely,
I don't know either.
There's something your men couldn't even lay a finger on, because they couldn't touch this nook and cranny. And that item is the real murder weapon.
Alright then. I'll play along for now. This real weapon that killed Damask 2. What exactly is it?
The real murder weapon, which is not a single person is yet to touch, is this.
Is it
The statue! No, I don't know.
I was actually thinking the statue for some reason.
You were thinking the statue?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, yeah, it's giving 3-5. I mean, there are 2 statues. Wait.
I mean, it's the fact that,
Yeah.
like, the statue was, like, positioned differently than the photo.
Yeah.
Right.
And knowing Larry, you know, there's always a statue involved with him.
Oh, when
Be
you
it
know.
the thinker.
Wait, that's true, because I think there's a whole thing where people can't touch it.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are
There
so smart.
we go.
Oh!
The national treasure of all Abolist.
Hold it! You mean the Prima Duck statue?
You know, they can record him saying not so fast, but they can't give him a hold it, really. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
yes, and you know, and as you know, the only ambassador and his secretariat may touch it. Which I believe means that neither you nor your men were able to examine it, correct?
Not so fast! You know very well that if we did that, there'd be an international incident between the Kingdom of Alabast and the Republic of Babel. The 2 countries' precarious relationship teeters in the balance over a stupid fight related to a sovereignty statue. But I'll be damned if I let something go unexamined. Every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Richard Lang, if you could take a look at this photograph. The direction of the statue facing just before and after the crime are different. And every time I look at that photo, it just makes me laugh. And there's only one conclusion I can draw from that.
Ellipses.
Holy shit,
Go
hi,
for him.
Dad.
Go look for Ambassador Alba and get him to give us the okay to examine the statue.
Shifu, you can't listen to this infidel's words. He is most definitely trying to trick you. Shifu, please let's be rational about this.
Rah!
How did you do that with your mouth?
Longji says, just go already! Get out of my sight!
Yes, sir.
Ow!
I missile.
Bye.
I'm back. Shifu.
Yeah?
I'm really sorry, sir, but I was unable to convince the ambassador. I was unable to obtain permission for us to examine the Primaduck statue.
I see.
Wait, but then, the investigation is at a standstill. Agent Lang, I will go and speak with the ambassador personally.
Save your breath. He may act all weak and frail. That old man's one tough cookie. But I guess you've got to be tough when you're representing a whole country, you know?
It's just like, you know, you're doing your hand thing, I'm pointing my finger at you.
Huh. What do you want? Let's just hurry up and examine the statue already.
And I've got my VIP thing just going on back here. What? But Shifu, what about causing an incident?
Quiet!
Listen, no one, just don't be a rat.
Yeah. Don't be a fucking narc, idiot. I'll take the fall if I have to later.
Hold it! Agent Lang, the hypothesis is mine. So if someone is to take responsibility, let it be me.
First of all, I love how bad it's just like, ooh, like international incident? Okay, I won't say anything for or against it. Responsibility? If we're gonna talk in such heavy terms, maybe I should let you. It'd be a real problem for my men if something were to happen to me. Alright then, less talk and more investigating.
If we want to know the truth, we can't stop here. Action must be taken. Agent Lang, I'd like to run a luminal... Oh.
Okay. I think it's
Chemiluminescence.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Luminescence test on the statue. Thank you, disembodied voices. You're so helpful.
Yeah, we got you.
A luminol test. I got the short word. Haha. Good thinking. The statue is the murder weapon, and some of the victim's blood should be on it. Okay. Let's get the forensics team in here.
Oh my.
Looks like you hit the jackpot, Mr. Prosecutor.
We even have to play a mini game.
I guess this means that this is the real weapon that killed Damask too.
Indeed.
But I wouldn't celebrate yet if I were you. This doesn't let your friend off the hook. It doesn't prove that he didn't kill Damask too. So the charge remains.
We hardly are done examining the statue, Agent Lang. Knowing that it is the real weapon, I believe further examinations are required.
Ha! You think so? Okay then. Knock yourself out.
I won't rest until I've been... Okay.
Dude, he is like just juggle. Oh.
Oh!
Whoa.
What an awkward little statue. And what do we have here? This dirty smudge? It looks like a handprint. I wish I had hands so I would know. What's a definitive bit of evidence like you doing under here?
What are you talking to?
It sounds like he's flirting with it. Looks like we've got some fingerprints to analyze, boys. Woohoo!
Nerd. Worst case scenario, if these prints belong to Larry.
But Larry is like wearing a suit.
But it looks like it's too late for me to do anything about that now.
Hey, forensics guy. I want results on these fingerprints ASAP. You hear me?
Agent Lang, I have the analysis results, sir.
Good. And?
Sir, about the prints we lifted from the bottom of the statue. Well, you know the victim of the murder in the Babalese embassy? The prints belong to him! To Mr. Manny Collection,
no.
sir!
What? But that's... What's going on around here?
No, that's impossible!
What?
Each primitive statue can only be handled by someone of that country as getting loose in the drama, but by the fact that Mr. Koshin's fingerprints are on this one, it leads me to only one conclusion. This statue is actually Babal's prima duck statue.
What?
Oh my god, statue swap?
Impossible.
I'm writing this down in my notes.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
Larry never once set foot on Babalese soil, so he was free to go. However, this new piece of information only served to confuse us even further. The ringleader of a smuggling operation was killed with an alabastrian knife in Babal. I did it. Whew. And Damask too was killed on alabastrian soil with Babal's national treasure. And the mystery of the great thief Yala Garasu, who visited both countries. The pieces were there. I had yet to see the big picture they were to form. Give me like another fucking 5 more parts, I think.
That's 2 parts down.
Woo! Okay. What do we think? How are we feeling? What's everyone's thoughts and opinions on how cool Agent Long is?
He's so cool.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. It's like the fucking meme. It's like, do you like the stars? Yeah, they're cool. Do you like Lang? Yeah, they're cool.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, he's cool.
My favorite part of that is how Bab just stood there. He didn't have a single line today yet.
Yeah.
All he did was like fucking just show up in the scene. Did he do anything in there?
I don't think so.
I think he did a little bit at first, but not much later.
Bro shows up after 7 years, Aura farms, refuses to elaborate.
Yeah, and he lets us like cause an international incident or risk causing one. I love it.
Yeah. Also, I love that we're finally out of this fucking room.
Oh, the fresh air.
I've left the Damask 2 investigation to Francisca and returned to Babal. That's why Esper can do K. Faraday voices. I suppose my first order of business should be to look into Babal's statue.
Mr. Edgeworth!
I fucking knew it!
Just in the nick of time.
It's okay,
The
what's the situation? The who?
Sorry, just in that man of time. Oh, it's great! Investigating is so much fun.
In other words, they've made absolutely no progress.
Look at these three stooges.
It kind of is, yeah.
We weren't goofing off. Honest, sir. We've been investigating our hearts out.
Very well then, would you care to give me an update on your investigation?
Oh, we've had a really fun time, sir.
I knew it. Zero progress. In any case, Detective Gumshoe,
Yes, sir.
you have permission to enter the Alabastian Embassy, that's correct?
Yup. As a local detective, I'm helping out with investigations on both sides, sir.
Good. In that case, I leave these pieces of evidence with you, so the player does not have to fucking get so confused with
Oh,
them.
thank God.
They belong to the lady under the Pink Princess's mask.
The Pink Princess? What kind of lady was playing her, sir?
The kind that was also playing the role of the Pink Badger yesterday.
Oh, impression time? Rhonda Light Mask Star Damask talks about his young brother and sidekick Damask too. Oh, but he died! Oh no! Wait, this lore!
I don't think any of us voiced Ron here.
Yeah.
It'd be really funny to send that out of context to Greeny though and see if we get anything out of him. He's like, what the fuck does any of that mean?
Wait, let me see if I can just refund those points real quick, because I don't think we can do that.
Okay.
Where the fuck are all the docs? Oh god, how do
Docs.
Doc.
Everybody.
How do I...
Doc, please.
Oh wait, I need to actually go on Twitch and go on, like, mod.
Yeah, you
here.
go to like your dashboard and then your
Where's this
thingies, your redeems.
Oh golly, okay, wait. Channel. Okay, we're figuring this out. We're going one at a time.
I think you can go. Hold on.
You go to you go to dashboard and then stream manager.
Yeah.
Then you click activity feed, the top right thing, and then you click manage request.
Yeah, I found it.
Good job.
I have so many requests that are just like not select. It's like 81 of these where it's like, hey, complete all, reject all. You know what? You're all getting your points back for these ones. Have fun.
Hooray!
Because I don't want to be asked to I don't want to be bothered to find which ones I forgot to give back or whatever. That's a clean slate, clean slate. Get your fucking points.
Fuck! I should have redeemed so much. Ooh! I should have redeemed so much. I should have modified so many emotes. Ugh! Ugh! Understood, sir. If I happen to run into her, I'll give them back to her. And if I don't, then I guess I'll unload them somewhere.
He doesn't seem all that enthused to go find her, but I can't blame him. Evidence has lost their value given to Detective Gumshoe. Now then, I don't believe I'll be needing this anymore either.
What? Are you really going to throw that autograph away?
Yes, because that steel samurai was a fake.
You know that's just how all actors are, Mr. Edgeworth.
That is not willpower. Steel samurai autographs crunched up into a ball and disposed of. Litter.
I love when these little asides are they have a bit of personality to them.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What do you mean by fake?
Now then, I believe it's time for a little housekeeping.
No, Mr. Edgeworth, tell me what you mean by... Okay.
Unnecessary evidence has been removed. Remaining evidence has been rearranged.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Oh, we're down to 2 pages again.
We still got the samurai dogs. Alright,
They must have taken notes from case 1-5 and they're like, okay.
Wait, Kay, get out of my way.
Oh, the ladder! Examine the ladder!
Yeah, I'm trying to get, Kay out of the way.
Oh, I see.
God damn it.
Bags full of cement powder are stacked up here. I suppose they're for the renovation.
Yeah, because I don't smell like tropic gold here, or any other treasure for that matter.
Hey, the only scent you should detect in a place like this is the smell of sweat.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, that was a pretty good play on words there. I'm proud of you.
Gummy, don't randomly jump into one of our dialogues like that. You made us scroll the screen. We have
That's
coaching on
actually pretty funny.
We're not coaching. We have this fucking guy on screen now.
This fucking guy. Were you eavesdropping on us, Detective Gumshoe?
You're right there! Oh, no, it's not like that, sir.
Yeah, it better not be.
A ladder.
Wait,
Here we go. Chat, what do you think this is?
actually,
Oh!
that's a step ladder.
Run the pole.
I'm running.
They're the exact same thing.
No way! From their structure up, they're totally different. But of course, from a thief's perspective, the best kind of ladder is the rope ladder. A step ladder is much too heavy to carry around after all.
And from a prosecutor's perspective, any type of ladder is guilty.
What?
And of being dangerous during an earthquake.
And then,
Jesus Christ.
wait, I thought I was supposed to get an achievement for that. Wait. Give me. Where's my
Give me.
achievement? I want an achievement.
Can I rip and fly?
Never
Okay.
reply.
It would appear that the stage is also scheduled to be renovated.
You know, I'd love to perform on a stage like this. Something like the Great Thief show.
I think it would be a bad idea for a thief to show their face to the world.
Wheelbarrow. Oh, that's cute. Hey, do you detect the scent of treasure coming from this bush?
I'm looking at the audience. The scent of treasure, not at all.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're totally not with it.
I'm not with it?
No, and it's important for both thieves and prosecutors to be energetic.
Perhaps for a thief like you, but that level of energy is unbecoming of a prosecutor. Prosecutors don't whip people, they don't throw coffees at people, they don't play air guitar, they don't do that. We are professionals.
Well, you are like one of two prosecutors I know of, and the other one died. So, I guess I have to believe you.
Exactly.
You really think so? That prosecutor we met at Gaywaterland seemed to be pretty active. Hey, what
Oh
happened to
my
that?
god, Josh Sportsman!
What happened to that guy anyway?
He killed his, what was his fucking guy? What the fuck was it?
Jim?
Jim?
He killed his gym. Or he tried framing his gym. Or he
killed
No,
one,
Jim
tried to frame the
died.
other.
one gym died, another gym got framed,
No.
and
He tried to frame Gumshoe.
Yeah, that's
he
his
tried
other
to frame
Jim.
Gumshoe. Oh yeah! Keep up, Dan Bob. Come on.
Damn, okay, sorry.
Oh man. Well, he's not a prosecutor anymore. See how everything just naturally balances out?
Wait, that's crazy. Can you imagine? Like, that prosecutor we met yesterday, and then today, well, he's not a prosecutor anymore. Like, what happened?
Yeah, the sad that they got them. What do you mean they got them?
This bush looks like the perfect place to hide some sort of treasure, you know?
Oh, but there's no treasure inside those things. I forgot his name till it showed up.
Oh, too bad.
But we do have a lot of treasures back in Bubble.
Ooh. Sounds great.
I don't trust him.
I'll be sure to pay you guys a visit sometime for a 5-finger discount.
Sure. We welcome you anytime. Are you sure you really want to invite a thief into your country with open arms?
Okay, here's the thing. If he is guilty or complicit in some way, you both owe me $50. Your silence is deafening.
The thing is, I don't remember much of this case. I genuinely don't know if that's something I should be taking or not.
I remember the hype and aura moments.
Okay, obviously I'm just kidding, but
Can I like give you 50 Monopoly money or reconnect?
you can give me a high five and we'll call it a day.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, but I'll bring Monopoly money, and I'll bring that, and I'll one-up G's high five.
Yeah, okay, you can one up. You know what? It's contest now.
Oh my god!
I'll just sit back and watch.
This is really.
This is
it's
all
giving,
assuming that he's a murderer.
This is really giving Malcolm in the Middle. I don't know why. Maybe. Wait. Guy who's only watched Malcolm in the Middle for the past 4 days. Getting a lot of Malcolm in the Middle vibes from this.
You should. Malcolm in the Middle is really good. What's
is.
everyone's favorite Malcolm in the Middle episode? You don't have to answer, everyone. You just think about it.
No, you have to answer. You have to answer to me. Specifically.
Okay, you have to answer, but you can do it in your own time. You have 24 hours.
You have 24 minutes.
You have 24 minutes. Do you remember that show 24? Have you ever
Right.
seen it?
I've heard of it. I think there was like an American Dad episode that just like spoofed it. And that's all I know.
Yeah. All I know is the South Park episode that spoofed it. It's one of those things, I think it was really big at the time, and then I never heard about it again.
Yeah, I feel that. Just looking at these scaffolds makes me want to climb them. Just like
I don't know what I
24.
feel.
Where's my button? There's my button.
I recommend that you do not try. There was a fire burning here not too long ago.
Yeah, but I think enough time has passed, so it should be alright. What is it, like 2 hours? Thief Child says, if there is a height to be scaled, then scale it you must.
Who the fuck is Thief
Start-
Child? Her?
Starting from Thief Child, would you care to explain what you just said?
It's just like long Z. Or that shit. They're having a real time of it cleaning up after the fire.
I suppose we can stay out here and investigate the stage some more then.
Pressure time, plan B, Akechi and Naoto come out of nowhere, meets up and helps out Edgeworth.
Nice.
Okay, I'm sorry, did someone mention something about delicious pancakes? I don't know, dude. Fuck you.
You know, I was here, I came here to help out the first Detective Prince on this case, but now I'm feeling like maybe I should just go home.
He has to go home all the way back to Japan and not Japanifornia.
Pancakes. I never want to hear that insipid word again. I don't think I have an Akechi voice.
Pancakes. I hope I never have to hear that insipid word again. I don't know.
Yeah.
I am Miles Edgeworth. I'm acknowledging both of your existences. Thank you for helping out.
Much appreciated, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, very much so. Yeah, it's so similar, dude. I don't know.
There he goes. He's walking. Site safety starts here.
There's a sign here warning passersby to take precautions around the renovation site.
Are you okay, Mr. Edgeworth?
Fine.
You sounded pained finishing that sentence.
I don't want to talk about it.
They're really going all out, huh? There's construction going on everywhere.
I believe Ambassador Paleno said it was to attract more tourists and visitors. Isn't that true, Ambassador Paleno standing right next to me?
But what can they do with the new stuff they're building? Hey, what do you think they should do, Mr. Edgeworth?
How about transforming it into a courthouse?
That's
Oh my
always your
gosh.
answer for
Nerd.
everything. Hey, be serious.
But I was being serious.
Nerd.
It's my fixation, the law and Steel Samurai. So you're back now, are you, Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, I love this music.
You must be tired. Here, with these, you can eat whatever you'd like. And these are discount tickets for our cafeteria. They open tomorrow at 10 in the morning. I appreciate the concern. However, these coupons do nothing for me right now.
Open air stage.
This open air stage, what function does this serve exactly? Well, normally we use it for a variety of events. It is all to attract an extra bit of attention to the ball. I heard that tonight over in Alabastian Rose Garden, Ambassador Alba was to give a speech. And you know what? Maddie told me that I really should give a speech too. And Mr. Koshin told you that? Yes, he did. Which is why I thought I should give a speech of my own.
It was the last thing he ever did.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to. Because of the fire the Yatagarasu started, I miss him. Exactly. Ambassador Polino, I'd like to ask you a little more about the Prima Duck statues. Oh, I see. Well, let me ask you this. Did you know that Alabas and Babal used to be one country called Cadopia? Well, we sure did. Yes, I know that much about your history. Well, the Prima Duck statues belong to the founders of Cadopia. At least that's how the story goes. It was bequeathed unto the king of Cadopia as a symbol of our country's wealth. It was meant as a symbol of sovereignty.
Sovereignty.
Sovereignty,
Oh.
yes, thank you.
Yeah.
And the right to rule, I take it. Yes, that's right, which is why both countries are so adamant about their claim. We hold the real statue, therefore we hold the right to rule, is the reasoning. It's it's pretty petty when you think about it, though, I suppose. But if Alabas and Babala were to re-establish relations, shouldn't that put an end to the squabbling over the statue? I have no reason to believe so. The Prima Duck statue is even more important now, the key to diplomacy. I wonder if Ambassador Polino knows about what has happened to the very important key to diplomacy. Perhaps I should try showing him this key and see what he has to say about it.
First.
Throw the statue on his head. Oh.
Alright, Ambassador Polino, but there's one thing I'd like to ask you about. Yes, oh, and don't worry. You can ask me more than just one thing. How about 2 or 3?
4 is pushing it.
He says AMA.
In exchange, I expect you'll be coming to Babal, yes? The thank you, but just the one thing is all I require. Manny Cochin, I'd like to ask you about this man who was your secretary. He was more than my secretary.
Oh, he was your lover.
Yeah, probably. Sure, I'll tell you what I know. Thank you for your cooperation, Ambassador. He was, well, if I had to put in one word, he was an able man. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. If there was anything I needed as an ambassador, he was able to get it right for me. To think that a man like that had a hand in a smuggling ring right under my nose, going completely unnoticed.
I mean, if he was able to get you anything, maybe you could have noticed a little.
Actually, I suppose because he was an able man, I was unable to detect his dirty dealings. It sounds more like Mr. Cochin had a very sharp mind. Recently, Manny had been really busy. Since I became the Babalese representative of the Country Unification Council.
The Cucks?
Cucks?
Cooks.
He's been working tirelessly to cover my work for me. I'm sorry, but what is this Country Unification Council, Cucks? Oh, well, you see, tonight had tonight's events proceeded without a hitch. Our two countries were to reunify and become one again. But I guess with how things turn out, that dream won't be realized anytime soon. I suppose not. Oh well.
Now Oh?
Statue, yeah.
Statue? Or I thought it was the key.
I thought it was presenting the statue because, like, he wasn't aware, like, the other one was to be stolen with, like, Manny Coach's fingerprints.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Okay.
Ambassador Polino, if you could please take a look at this for me. Oh, this is the Prima Duck statue sitting in Alabaster right now actually belongs to Babal. So it would appear. I received a call from Mrs. Montcalm about this earlier. Then you will understand why I wish to inspect Babal's Prima Duck statue immediately. Because the statue currently in your country's possession. Yes, well, I've already inspected it myself. And it's definitely all a boss statue. I know because it's the real statue. And you're saying that Babal's was a replica?
Riku replica? Hold on, let me take notes. Okay.
I'm embarrassed to say it's true, even though I knew that someday it would be exposed. I received my orders from the leaders of Babal. And I was to negotiate with Ambassador Alba at this event. I was to negotiate with him and fix the results of the evaluation tonight. To say that we could not determine which statue was the real one. Hold it! Why are you telling me this? Well, because you already figured it out. Our statue is just a hollow gold shell. Even if a ball were to lose faith, the reunification of this country was important. I'm right thinking that, aren't I? I'm not making a mistake, right?
Oh, Jesus.
If you don't know yourself, then I won't pretend to know either. I never thought that by being betrayed by my own secretary, the real symbol of both would not be given to me. Isn't it simply ironic?
Alright, fuck this guy. How's my
Yeah, so much.
God! Kay!
Gumshoe!
Mr. Edgeworth, you remember me!
You look like you're enjoying yourself, Detective, but I'm enjoying hearing your theme.
Hell yeah. Well, I don't have much else that I enjoy as much as a good investigation, sir. I love it when someone gets murdered.
What? Sure. I mean, that's job employment for you, right? So, what did you find out?
Well,
I take it you found nothing of any particular use, as usual.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I got something really interesting from Pimento over there.
Pimento. Oh, and what is something interesting?
This, sir.
Oh.
Wow!
Oh my god, what the hell?
That's so pretty! I'm so jealous! That's a real treasure there!
Why did the flame burn green, Detective?
So apparently, if you burn the special wit crystal oil they only make in Babel, it burns this green color, sir.
Interesting. So it's a special property of the oil. I suppose this is a ploy to force people to visit Babal should the oil run out.
Hey, Gummy! What about these silhouettes?
They stuck some cutouts on the outside of the lantern so we would project the images. I'm sure this isn't important.
Oh, silhouettes, huh? They are rather pretty, aren't they? Ellipses. Wait, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be asking for an update on the investigation.
Hey, what's wrong, sir?
There's something I want to investigate. I want you to investigate for me. Do you think you can do that much?
Uh-huh. You got it, sir.
Hey, that's not fair! Why is Gummy getting to do all the fun stuff?
Well, that's because I'm Mr. Edgeworth's partner.
Oh, like, carnally? Congrats!
Thanks.
Ah! I can't believe you took advantage of the confusion and stole my role as assistant!
I expect
It was my role first.
No, it's mine now!
Listen, kids, I expect the two of you to get along and work together like professionals on this.
Yeah.
Or else I'm turning this investigation right around.
Hey, where are you going? Are you heading back to Alabast?
Yes, but before I do, I suppose I should give you a summary of what's happened.
Oh, it's only an hour into stream. Oh, I see. You just did this all off screen. So, there's been a murder in both countries using an object from the other country.
That's the gist of it. The ball is just as strict as Alabast. In the inspection of the people and things that enter their country. Meaning that somehow both murder weapons were smuggled into the two countries. That's the only logical conclusion that can be drawn. Perhaps the key to the weapon smuggling is the person who traversed both countries.
You mean the fake Yatagarasu?
In one way or another, the Yatagarasu is connected. Of this I am sure. Now then, where was the Yatagarasu first spotted? I believe it was in the Rose Garden on the Alabastian side of the embassy. The garden is just on the other side of the boundary. It's where the Ambassador Alba was to give a speech tonight. At least that's where I heard the Yatagarasu had appeared. In that case, I believe it's vital that I investigate the Rose Garden post-haste.
Wait, before you go, take a look at this, Mr. Edgeworth.
What? What is it?
It's a guitar pick. I stole it from a fake German guy. My guess is that it's a guitar pick. I picked
A fake German guy.
I picked it up just now over there from a fake German guy. Do you think it'll be of any use?
You know, knowing that he's a fake German guy makes me feel a lot better if I ever voice him.
Yeah.
There's a little water on it, but how did the water get on it? It doesn't look like there's anything it could get wet from around here.
I was thinking, they have concerts here at this open air stage from time to time, right?
Alright, I'll find us owner later.
Oh, yeah! There's one more thing. Let me get it, let me scrap it. Mr. Edgeworth, would you be willing to hold on to this?
What is this?
It's misused perfume. Wait, I
What
shouldn't.
the hell? Why the fuck do you have this?
What? That's crazy.
I shouldn't be so
7 years
excited.
later.
It's misused perfume. It's the bottle that woman left behind and that I found 7 years ago.
What the actual fuck?
I thought that one day it'd be of some use in tracking her down.
Oh,
But
they
like,
could use
we're
long smell quirk. Does
I
he
was
have a
just
smell
thinking
quirk?
that. We like fucking sprayed in the air like, go boy, go.
I'm on the case.
So I kept it safe all this time.
Thank you, and I'd be honored to hold on to it for you.
Well, for me, not
He's
for
honored?
you. We're trying to get it away from you. We're gonna find you. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I haven't been here in
I
years.
think I'll be returning to the investigation at Alabas now, but
I know. I'll go back to Babal and do some more investigating there. Is that all?
and that means we change out the voices. Great.
All right.
Look at those cool
Oh,
shades.
Look. Yeah.
I see you're back, Miles Edgeworth.
Yeah, only what the fuck?
Yeah.
You want to play the scene again?
How are things in Babal? Also, I can't really say I expect much from Scruffy and that girl.
The investigation into Manny Koshin's death hasn't really progressed any.
Great.
However, the investigation into the Yotagarasu has. I have her perfume, apparently.
Yes, the Yatagarasu. Even now I find it hard to believe. A person who can freely traverse between the two countries at will? Preposterous.
Well, that's what I came here to investigate. I heard that this is where the witness claims to have seen the Yotagarasu.
That's correct. Ambassador Alba was to give a speech tonight here in Alabast. And that's when the Yatagarasu appeared. The shadow of the mysterious thief appeared, and just as suddenly it vanished. After that, there was the fire at the Babalese embassy that the Yatagarasu started.
That's not very fast.
I will not. Esperoba will fumble it up with this fake
No, no,
German
no.
accent.
She knows who you are.
I'm so honored, Franziska von Karma. You're so pretty. Is that correct?
I vow that not a single feather from the Yotagarasu shall escape my diligence.
Woo! Oh my.
There is an overturned spotlight here.
When the Yatagarasu appeared, the audience that was waiting for the speech to start panicked. I suppose that's when someone must have knocked it over.
I'm having a tough time visualizing the mass confusion that took place here.
I sought to use my whip to capture the Yatagarasu. However, there were people in my way, and I was unable to land even a single lash.
Oh, this means that some poor other poor saps were hit instead.
Is that correct?
This statue bears a resemblance to the Prima Duck statue.
The plaque says, King Primadux and the battlefield. In order to save the queen, Why are you talking? I am talking, Miles Edgeworth.
I'm just
that's crazy.
looping my animation right now.
In order to save the queen, King Primadux put his life on the line and went to war.
That's exactly what she sounds like. So Prima Duck was actually a person of royal blood. I thought she was simply someone imitating a character from an ancient legend.
Well, what surprises me is that a real person who looked like the Steel Samurai existed.
I suppose there's that too.
Oh, it's cool.
Editing the wiki page as I speak. There are roses scattered on the surface of the water, creating a pleasant fragrance. He would totally be like a mod for the Steel Samurai wiki.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? He'd probably be like the mod everyone goes to.
Oh, yeah. Oh god, there's like this fic I read where it's like Edgeworth and Maya co-run a Steel Samurai fan Discord
Yes.
server, but they don't know that each other's identity.
Yes.
It's so fun.
You sent it to me.
Yes! Oh my god.
Oh, so it's good.
It's great. Gee, I'm gonna send that to you after stream. It's fun.
Gotcha.
And the coding of the fanfic's good too.
Oh yeah, cause it's like it's formatted. It looks just like it has like a Discord server skin. So like you scroll through it as if you were scrolling down like just like a server like thread. All that stuff. It's fun. It's great. It's not just for aesthetics. This pooled water is also used in putting out fires.
I see. Have a good night, Presto.
Good night, Presto.
The pool stopped filling itself automatically.
The fountain spouts are set to stay open until the pool's water reaches a certain level.
If this water is used to put out the fires, I suppose it must be refilled to its normal level. Which should suggest that this pool was recently used somehow in this embassy. Where the fuck did Bad go? I just realized. I guess I'll take some notes about it just in case.
Oh, you're right. I don't know.
Oh my god!
Hanging out.
What the fuck? No! You're scared!
That was so scary.
How dare you surprise me like that? This is worse. This is somehow scarier than the Proto Badger.
Larry jump scared me. I'm sorry. Oh, hey, Lizzie! Thank you for what you did back there. Your gratitude alone is enough. More importantly, Larry, this pool is not for your personal enjoyment. I know that! Do you really think that I'm just the type to just jump into a pool and swim around for fun? Finny fun? Objection. Ellipses. Alright then, did you by chance fall into the pool? Nice guess, but no dice. So you know my son, right, Edgy?
What?
The fuck?
Oh, the Iron Infant. Okay, wait.
Your son? I just kind of lost sight of him when I shook hands with that bastard and I like dropped him in the pool.
You lost sight of Bikini's grandchild?
Oh my god. This is really giving Malcolm in the Middle when Hal keeps misplacing Jamie.
Yeah. Oh.
This game is just like Malcolm in the Middle.
This is literally just an episode of Malcolm in the Middle.
It's a long episode of Malcolm in the Middle.
It's a two-parter.
I'm not sure underestimating it. And I'm pretty sure this is a season. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he was around here when I last saw him.
You imbecile! How could you be so flippant at a time like this?
She never called me fool.
What are you going to do if your son fell into the pool? And how old is this child of yours anyway?
Well, how old is he again? Hold it! Larry, this is the first I've heard of a son. Who exactly is the mother? The mother? Oh, that chick, the pink princess!
Wendy, you want back? The pink princess.
They adopted, don't worry.
Miss Von Karma. I was a bit confused by this man's words for a bit there, but my knowledge as a wiki editor for the Steel Samurai wiki came through. However, I believe what he's looking for is the doll of the Iron Infant. Yep, because I'm a Steel Samurai through and through, heart and soul! And the Iron Infant is my cute little son. The fact that I have to make you a wiki page on our wiki is disgraceful. I hope you know that.
You have given... You have given a whole new meaning to the phrase, an astounding fool.
It's a it. Larry? We have not... Larry, why the fuck are the sirens only coming when you're around? Larry! We've not seen hide nor hair of the Iron Infant. But rest assured that if we should find him, we'll let you know. Now get out of there! Done. In this case, I'll go search over there. Hey, wait! Well, if that's not as if he'll get very far swimming around in that pool. And though he's unrelated to the murders, he sure knows how to cause a lot of trouble.
Oh,
If you
golly.
travel to the bottom of the pool, you go to another world.
Oh my gosh, actually, have you seen that bathhouse anime?
No, wait.
No?
No. Holy shit. So it takes place in oh my god, ancient Rome, I believe. Is it Roman? With the bathhouses? Anyway, he's like, there's this guy who like creates bathhouses, and then accidentally one day he is at like the bottom of like the one, and he accidentally travels. There's like a warp hole in the bottom of the pool, and he travels to like, modern day Japan. And what happens is he sees the different like bathhouse culture ideals of Japan, and then he time travels back to the Roman Empire to like utilize those ideas. So he is traveling like through different like onsens and like hot springs and stuff back in time to create the best bathhouse that he can.
That's so
So it's like-
fun.
And then every episode ends early, and the mangaka, this woman, she like, let's say one episode has like a theme of something about like a hot spring or onsen. She'll go like, it's a live action segment, and she like tours Japan to like look at different hot springs and like talk about different things. And it's like, it's pretty fun. It's like a cute little show. Anyway, that's my fun fact.
I love that.
Oh, the whole lore dump. Pretty cool.
It's great. It's so, what a silly show. What's it called?
Well, this is where
Roman
Ambassador
Bathhouse.
Alba wants to give a speech.
The stage was set up nicely. However, where was the audience supposed to sit?
In
Supposed
the
to sit.
fountain. Perhaps it was just. Oh, yeah, okay. Perhaps they were supposed to sit around the edge of the pool.
That's such poor planning. If there was no other place than a spot or two by the pool. They really should have made seating arrangements, like how the gallery is set up in court.
Indeed, you can sense that consideration for the viewers was taken with those.
Wow, what a bunch of
Look at
court
the camera.
nerds. So in the end, the speaker and his audience were to stand the whole time, huh?
Yes, although I suspect the audience would have liked to sit down after a while.
Alright, I'm gonna pin this. No context.
Yeah, that's the opening. It's, yeah, so, you know.
There's game. Anything else before I talk to them? Chair.
Cool. I suppose Ambassador Alba sat in this chair? Oh, so he sits in a chair while he forces others to stand.
Ambassador Alba is very elderly. The chair was prepared for him should he have gotten tired during his speech.
In that case, why did he plan to make his speech sitting down in the first place?
He had to be fair to all the others who were not sitting. The ambassador is also quite prideful, that's why.
He sounds like my old principal from grade school who would speak at assemblies. Edgeworth
Oh?
lore.
Yeah, lore.
Is it possible that the Autogrossu hid in these bushes?
Of course not! The rose bushes! You've been spending so much time with Scruffy and that girl. They're rubbing off on you. But it's alright. I'll wake you out of your stupor. Now, the next time you feel like sleep talking, remember that I'll whip you for real.
All I tried to do was offer up a possibility, and this is what I get? A statue of a woman. I wonder if the lady is pouring water.
It says that it's a statue of the queen who spoke of love to King Primadox. Well, Miles Edgeworth, it seems that you are lousy at reading a woman's heart.
I opened my mouth about a statue, and she somehow made the leap to that?
You don't know women. We all know this.
Jake, you don't have to point it out. As soon as we talk to him, his fucking music kicks in.
Have you finished checking out all the bystanders?
Yes, sir. And we found 14 counts of pickpocketing, 16 counts of illegal parking, and one parking, and one person ran a light, sir.
Marketing's like marketing, but parking.
Don't tell me you didn't find out anything related to the case.
Sir, not a single thing, sir.
Well, for now, let's just get those other lawbreakers down to the precinct.
I love that you snapped along with them.
I heard that shit,
course.
yeah. You're
Who
so
do you think
character.
I am?
Ellipses. Agent Lang.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Prosecutor, please. You're standing directly in front of me. Who are you bowing to?
My apologies. I'm bowing so that people can see your face. I would just like to thank you for your assistance earlier.
Ah, I see. Make no mistake. It's not like I was trying to help you with what I did.
You're just patting his back.
Well, thank you.
I'm
I
patting it, but like, yeah, with the back of my hand, so I'm not really committed to it.
Yeah, but I mean, I've been quite stiff these past few days, so I appreciate it. Let's see. After I left, did you receive word from Ambassador Alba?
We're to wrap up our bodyguard assignment at the end of today. Oddly enough, we received word from HQ to return home on an urgent matter. No! As if I can be so easily called away from this case after I've come this far. Yay! I swear that I'll find the truth and drag it out screaming into the light. You're with me on that, right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Ellipses. You were working on Ambassador Alba's working on him apparently, working as Ambassador Alba's bodyguard at the time. So naturally you witnessed when the Autograsso appeared, correct?
Yeah, I saw the thief all right, with my own 2 eyes
Oh,
and my
amazing.
smell quirk. The Atagarasu was always there, lurking in the shadows. But when the spotlights were turned on for Ambassador Alba's speech, a shadow appeared. That's when cries of, "It's the Atagarasu!" rang out. The next second, the spotlight went out. And by the time we got the area lit again, the deaf thief had vanished. When we investigated afterwards, we found that the reason the lights went out was because someone had unplugged the extension plug for all the outdoor electronics. Whether it was someone doing it on purpose, God rest their souls, or simply a guest who had tripped over it, God rest their souls, we don't know. God rest their souls. But one thing is for certain. The Yatagarasu was here.
So you're saying that basically all you saw was the thief's silhouette.
Objection!
Yes.
Objection! Sorry, I couldn't help myself. If all you saw was a shadow, then it's entirely possible that the shadow belonged to someone else.
Ha! Good thinking, sis. You just might be right, God bless your soul. If it weren't for the fact that... Every time he does that, I'm just like, what is he doing? If it weren't for the fact that there was no one else with that same shape. Not among the staff or the audience members. Ha! My men have already done a thorough check of everyone, so I know I'm that man.
So you know you're who? Someone else's shadow? Not that man's. That sounds like a plausible hypothesis. The suddenly appearing and disappearing shadow of the Yatagarasu. I believe I figured out its true origin.
I expected no less from my subordinate. God rest your soul. Now let's hear what
What?
you know on the subject. Of what really cast the shadow of the Yatagarasu? Probably.
Is it that cool man with sword? Yeah.
Yeah. Take that! The suddenly appearing and disappearing shadow of the Yatagarasu. It is not possible that it was created by this statue?
Objection! Are you playing me for a fool, Miles Edgeworth? This statue bears absolutely no resemblance to the shadow of the Yatagarasu. This isn't a Blue Badger vase scenario. We're not going to go through it in 3D.
You're correct, however, the statue is but one part of the whole picture.
What do you mean by only one part?
It was so good they made a sequel. What is the other part of the real form of the Autograsso shadow?
Oh god.
I wonder.
What was it? Is it the leaf? Fuck
It's
no.
probably,
Maybe
probably
the-
the statue, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Take that!
It's
It.
another statue. Oh, I guess because like they don't specify which one, then regardless of which one you pick first, it's the same dialogue.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
The Autograsso shadow is made from the shadows of these two statues.
Made? What do you mean by that?
Right now, the spotlights are all over the place. This is because they were moved when the guests were in a panicked state. However, if you were to restore the lights to where they were when the thief appeared,
You believe that the two shadows will create the Yatagarasu shadow.
precisely. Now then, why should they reveal the true form of the Yatagarasu?
Oh,
Show me
reveal
your
it.
true form!
Damn it.
First, if we set up a spotlight to cast a shadow of King Primadux and the battlefield, the shadow of the king statue would appear on the backdrop of the stage. Likewise, if we set a light on the queen who spoke of love to King Primadux, her silhouette would also appear on the backdrop to the stage.
Aha! So if we were to combine the two shadows,
In a fusion, so to speak.
it looks it looks nothing like a Yatagarasu shadow.
Crazy. It looks like a unicorn, like whose arm is kind of on fire, sort of.
Yeah, it kind of
Kinda
looks.
hard.
It's kind of giving like the unicorn foreteller in back cover. It's giving
Yes.
Ira.
Era.
It's giving
Ira.
Ira.
One of the two. Miles Edgeworth, how do you explain this grotesque shape of Ira Kingdom Hearts?
Not one of them.
Calm down, Francisca. The way the lights need to be shown on the queen statue is wrong.
What do you mean by that?
I believe that the whole of the king's shadow needs to be used for this to work. However, in the case of the queen, I don't believe her whole shadow is needed. Rather, the person who created the shadow only used one part of her shadow.
Only one part.
Yes, and that one part alone is enough to fill in the rest of the Otogarasu's shadow.
Oh, it's her hand.
Oh.
Why did you say that in the first place?
You're right. I apologize. Yeah.
Wait, was that her
High five.
asking? Now, what part of the
Yeah.
queen statue was used to complete the Yatagarasu shadow? High five.
Take that! Think back to what is missing in our shadow. 5 long, thin areas, correct? Now, what does that remind you of?
Ah!
That's right. It can only be the shadow of the queen's left hand. Francisca, can we please adjust the spotlight's position? So that it only shines on the queen's left hand?
Alright, let's give it a try and see what we got. It's...
Yeah, this is exactly like the shadow I saw.
The culprit must have changed the spotlight's positioning beforehand.
That's
and then
crazy.
pulled the plug after people saw what the culprit wanted them to see. In their panic, the guests must have moved the spotlights around, which we can assume was also part of the culprit's plan. By the time the light came back on, the Otogarasu's shadow had vanished.
Which means that the shadow was a construct from the very beginning.
So you see that the Autographs never did visit Alabasta tonight. The only country that the seat visited was Babal, although it can be assumed that the Autographs had an accomplice in Alabasta.
An accomplice? But who?
I haven't figured that out yet, but I assume it was the person who set up the Shadow Show.
Ah, Shadow has his own show. Good for him.
Give it a year, probably. I sent the biggest clue yet to solving this case is the existence of his accomplice.
Whee! That was a quick investigation.
Woohoo.
Thank goodness.
How's the investigation? This may actually be bad. I don't know.
Oh, this might be bad. How's the investigation going?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, how's the investigation going?
Detective Bad, have you come to join us in investigating the Autogarasu? You have dialogue this time.
I've left the murder in Agent Long's charge. My only target from the very beginning is the Yatagarasu. So yes,
Oh, what have you found out?
got a piece of evidence.
May I see it?
No.
Oh,
Sure.
damn it.
Well, you might regret it. Oh, I'm scared.
We're here because we are ready to face whatever may come. Welcome here, Bad Papa. I don't know if I said welcome yet. So if you please.
Thanks for welcoming me. When people heard the commotion, bystanders started gathering. And one woman claimed, "I'm telling ya, I'm a genuine international journalist!" She gave me an interesting picture, and she also said that she's here too. I don't know what that's about.
Okay, Van, listen, I saw the dialogue and it was like a bunch of ellipses at the beginning. And I was like, okay, out of all the characters here, and like the ones we've yet to see, Like, it had to have been Dad, right? Like, who else was it gonna be? Like, Wendy Oldbag?
Yeah, exactly. And, like, I've also played this case, and I don't remember every single little detail either. Again, I just remember the hype and the aura farming.
Yeah!
And I also played this case, and I don't remember anything.
A journalist.
Well, actually, she's a freelance cameraman. This is the photo I got from her. It's of Gordy from Gordy Lake.
Oh,
never
the
mind.
fuck? What, how did you get up there? What in the world?
What is with the... Who is this in here? Is this Gordy?
That's
Blue
Gordy.
Badger?
Zayatagarasu is flying through the air.
Not again.
The times, they are changing. It's not just man, but evidence. Even they lie to us now. Damn.
When was this photo taken?
Apparently right after the fires. On the fourth and fifth floors were put out. After the fires on okay,
yeah.
sorry. It was taken from a nearby building that you can see the embassy from.
I see. So this was taken after the fire. I mean, out of everyone here, Van, you probably have played it the most recently.
Yeah.
The blur in this picture? Yeah, on a scale from Dan Bob to Van, when did you play this case? The blur in this picture took off from the Babalese embassy. Flew over the boundary and headed for the embassy of Alabas.
Objection! This is simply not possible. People are incapable of flight. I should know. I fucking prosecuted 2-3. So that was that was not flight.
That's a fact. I've had the pleasure of dealing with cases involving a flying person. Wait,
So
whoa, what
Yeah.
the
You're
fuck?
not special. 3-5 with like the bridge.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay, I'm like, why the fuck are you claiming Big Top? Like, wait a minute. Why is he saying this to her? She was there too.
Step off my big top.
Yeah,
I've had more I've been on the Christmas case along with you. That's not Christmas. I've been on the 3-5 case along with you. I have more. Fuck you. I have more.
She'd have more experience with flying kids. Oh my gosh, the continuity!
Oh my god.
yay!
We're ahead of the game.
Oh my god. I'm so giddy. I'm always so giddy whenever we like pick up on things from like the past in canon, and the characters themselves are like, actually, yeah, this exact thing.
Flying person
So
number
good.
3.
Actually, come to think of it, I've come across a case like that as well. Too, actually. You were there for one.
Maybe it happens more often than we think.
Am I up to the task of solving the mystery behind this photograph? Well, the Autographer took off from the Babalese embassy, so I should start from there. Francisca, I need to return to the bubble investigation for a bit.
Alright.
Bye-bye. Changing the cast.
Get out of here. I'll continue investigating on this side of the building.
Alright, I'm counting on you.
You better be. Welcome back, Mr.
You're
Edgeworth.
waiting out here?
Let me give you a punch. Yeah, 1, 2. 1, 2. Gonna 1, 2. Welcome back, Mr. Edgeworth. Now come on, 1, 2. Let's get back to our investigation.
1, 2, yes, I did prosecute that case. Yes, let's.
Oh.
Actually, I think I'll be leaving now. I don't want to talk to you. Bye-bye.
I know. I'll go back to the ball and do some more investigating there.
No, that's how you won't. You'll just be standing at the door like a lost puppy.
I see you're back. Well, let's continue with the investigation, shall we? We have
Yes,
nothing
let's.
to do here. Unless... No, okay, bye.
Talk to me, I'm begging you.
Gone again.
I'll continue investigating on the side. Welcome back, Mr. Edgeworth!
Oh my
1, 2.
goodness.
1, 2. I want to see these.
1, 2.
Those are some nice flowers. I wonder who they're from.
Okay.
Gatewater Imperial. That's my line, Mr. Edgeworth. Where is
My
this,
bad,
Mr.
my
Edgeworth?
bad. It's an Ocean Luxurious Hotel that sponsors the Steel Samurai series. It does? I've been there once to investigate a case. Oh yeah, it does,
Oh,
2-4.
yeah, yeah. Oh? So what kind of case was it? bet it was fun, right?
I believe it was related to the Nickel Samurai and the Jammin Ninja.
Oh, I remember reading about that. You must be the head of the Steel Samurai affairs down at the prosecutor's office, huh?
It just seems that you can figure out that such an office does not exist, Kay. It's a wiki page.
I really love about this case. It's so many references to, like, the OG trilogy.
Oh yeah, no, for real. Like, Damask too. They just made that fucker Damask just for the sake of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see the courtyards in the Alabasta embassy through this window. Francisca's waving. Look at her.
Hello, fool, I'm waving. It's a real stately and pretty embassy, isn't it? Why are you pointing at your sister? And she's, like, whip-cracking at you.
It's a game of dominance. The first person to stop loses.
Especially
You know, Edgeworth and Francisca, this dynamic gives if Azula and Zuko were like a little bit healthier.
Oh my god, you're so right! You're so that man! Especially the chimney. Just looking at it makes me want to use it to sneak my way in. Ha!
Oh god.
No.
Punch Buggy!
Not the chimney.
Ha! Punch Buggy! Punch
There's not
Buggy!
even a car. There's no car.
No,
There's a car somewhere.
See, every time I like to do easy mode. Every time I see the color red, not just a red car, I go Punch Buggy! Punch Buggy!
Easy mode.
Punch Buggy!
Baby bitch mode, let's go.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, you try it. Punch Buggy! Kinda like how Santa...
What?
Kinda like how Santa does Punch Buggy.
Ellipses, Santa does not do Punch Buggy. Santa does go through your chimney and look for your child in the fountain buggy.
Okay, well that Santa does. Hey, are you alright? What's wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm mad at you.
For your child in the fountain buggy? What kind of sentence is that?
I'm beginning to think that you may have what it takes to become a royal troublemaker.
Wee.
There's a flat panel, a VCR, and a roll of Steel Samurai videos on this table.
Aren't they worried that if they leave the tapes out on that table like that, Yatagarasu will make off with them?
I honestly doubt the Autograph would want to steal Steel Samurai videotapes.
Ah, but that's where you're wrong. The fake Yatagarasu may not want to steal them. You never know with the real Yatagarasu. Punch Buggy! Haha!
Please stop buying the tapes. Stop punching me! Mid-line! With the look of that... With a look of want in your eyes, Kay.
Okay.
We saw the show just beyond these doors, but it's been quite a number of hours now.
Mr. Edgeworth, have I ever told you that you talk like an old fogey?
I was merely reminiscing. Is that such a crime?
This is a turnabout reminiscence!
It's a national flag of a ball, and it features the country's butterfly crest.
Using a butterfly as a national symbol makes Babal just seem so cute. It goes along perfectly with Ambassador Poleno's smiling face.
And what about the flowers of Alabast?
Well, by the looks of Ambassador Alba, it almost seems like the poor flower needs to be watered.
Suppose an ambassador is the face of a country, but Kay is being too literal about it. You see, we go through the Babal area and welcome to the Velvet Room. Fucking butterflies.
So true!
Oh my god.
Ladder. Actually, let's step ladder. We do this again.
This is the same dialogue. Let it go. No achievement.
I just want the achievement, Mr. Edgeworth!
What the hell are you doing in here?
To think, after all that running around, we're right back to where we started.
It would appear that way.
And this time I'm not being arrested.
Hi, Mr. Edgeworth. You two are here. Have you found Manny's killer yet? I'm terribly sorry, Ambassador Poleno, but I've yet to find his killer. Then I guess his murder really was the work of the Yatagarasu.
Let's get one thing straight. It was the work
What?
of the fake... Sorry, let's get one thing ace. It It was the work of the
Okay.
fake Yatagarasu. The real Yatagarasu is a noble vigilante who's only out to steal the truth.
Miss Faraday, what the fuck are you talking about? Please don't make such a sad face.
It's Faraday Friday.
If there's anything I can do for you, all you have to do is ask, girl, right?
Mr. Polino.
Actually, there's one thing you can do. Will you allow us to take another look around? We didn't have enough time to conduct a thorough investigation earlier. We were too busy with Maya, wow, fucking K Faraday, the wrist getting fucking twisted. There you go. Oh, sure, feel free to investigate to your heart's content.
I still don't have feeling in that wrist.
It's okay, it'll come back. Maybe. I don't know. Also, there are a few questions I'd like to ask you personally, Ambassador. If it will bring a smile back to Miss Faraday's face, then I'll gladly answer anything.
Thank you, Mr. Polino. You're a total gentleman.
You don't have to waste such a nice word on me, little miss.
Well, I don't really miss you a little, so that's right. Hey, Sir Polino.
Those two surely got chummy awfully quick.
You know, it's easy to say we're gonna investigate, but where should we begin?
We should probably start by comparing the state of this room before and after the fire. And then we should look into the matter of the suspicious person you spotted, and the person raiding in right now.
Oh, just an Anaki. Thank you for the raid.
Oh.
I'll give you a little shout out. How was your stream? Shout out.
Welcome in.
Welcome.
There we go. Yeah, when I came into this room, that person was already gone. But I'm willing to bet that the person I was chasing is Mr. Cochin's killer.
We don't know that yet. However, it's hard to believe that person's unrelated. Furthermore, because the key to the outer growth was still 7 years ago was found here, it signals that perhaps Miss Yu is also somehow involved.
I knew it! That woman is almost definitely Mr. Cochin's killer.
Yeah, yes. You know, Mr. Cochin's killer, Alabaz, Babal, fighting a thousand heartless, that all sounds very good. Yet again, we don't know that. There are too many mysteries to be solved here.
Thousand Heartless fight? Hell yeah. That's like one of the coolest moments in KH2.
Yeah. Speaking of the Autographs and mysteries, the fly now. I received the most mysterious photo from Detective Bad.
Uncle Bad? He's taking part in the investigation too?
That's Papa Bad. Oh wait, what's the family tree look like now?
Well, he's my uncle. Fuck, was he brothers with my dad or what? Or were they
Yeah,
lovers? No, brothers. Of course, that makes him uncle. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Forget.
They were brother lovers.
You
No!
see, he was
No, bad,
the
bad.
lover-
No,
the
no,
lover was
no.
my not dad that I disowned, but I'm still siblings with Francisca. I don't know, found family. Yes, he has been chasing after the Autograsu for all these years.
Uncle Bad.
Now then, I was told that this photo was taken just after the fire.
What? This kind of looks like the person in the long coat I was chasing. Does this mean that I was chasing the fake Yatagarasu after all?
And in case two, and they appear. I don't know the answer to your question, but I don't think people can fly either.
But this could be how that person escaped.
Well, we'll need to investigate a bit more before we can say anything about that. In any case, let's not dawdle anymore and pick up our investigation where we left off. Where the fuck did Gumshoe go?
Damn.
Oh yeah, what?
It appears that
He's
Mr.
talking
Cook's
about-
body
I don't know.
has been taken in for an autopsy. You're absolutely right. For the white outline is all that is left to tell the tale of his murder.
Well, let me out the
Windows.
window.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Jump. You can see the Alabastrian embassy through this window.
So where were you when you were investigating over there, Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, you can see it from here. I was there on the 5th floor. That's where Damask 2 was killed.
What? You don't mean the Masked Star Damask 2? Aw, poor guy. As a fellow second-generation thief, I can't just turn a blind eye to this.
Even though Damask 2 was merely an imposter of the original. A fireplace, huh? So Babal's offices have them too.
Two? Sorry, two?
As well as that, there's a fireplace in relatively the same location in the Alabastrian office. However, we found something there that I'd rather not recall ever again. I still can't believe that we found that lady's undershirt in the fireplace.
If it was that traumatizing, why don't you try creating new memories with this fireplace? You could climb inside and we could play hide and seek.
And come out covered in soot? I think not.
You really have no sense of fun, Mr. Edgeworth.
I saw Santa today. I'm not interested. The safe wasn't open at the time of the fire.
You could tell because the inside wasn't burnt, right?
Yes, thanks to the safe's fire resistance, the smuggling evidence was preserved.
Aren't safes great? They always hold the wonderful promise of treasures within.
When I get 30 bottles in a fly game. Well, this one certainly did have a few inside. We still don't know where the blade of the Bobbly's knife went. Could it be that the killer walked away with it?
It looks like all the souvenirs suffered some damage from the fire. I just don't believe it! Murder on top of arson? What a disgrace to the name of the Yatagarasu!
I think Yatagarasu is guilty of much more than just theft, it seems.
I know, because if it were me, my first priority would have been to loot this bookshelf.
You would steal ordinary souvenirs that you can buy virtually anywhere?
You can't buy them anywhere. Each one is specific to a location and has its own value. I'm gonna punch Buggy the Seagull. Ha! Punch Buggy. And items that have memories attached to them are the most valuable at all. Haven't you ever seen that one John Mulaney sketch?
Could you really rob someone of their valuable memories just like that?
They're the one thing you can't replace, Mr. Edgeworth. No, because even if I take the souvenir, I can't take the owner's memories.
Oh.
The grandfather clock. This one resembles the one in Alabast. Oh, the clock that has been with us since back when we were still Cadofia.
That is one big clock. Hey, does this one have a bird that pops out like a cuckoo clock?
Aha, I'm sorry, but no. Oh, but I'm sure you'll love it. It's chime.
Really? It's gonna be 11 soon, so maybe I'll get to hear it then. It really is almost 11 soon in Eastern time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, you're right.
Is it that time already? Time sure flies, but when I'm involved in an investigation.
Low-key true?
Jesus.
Fucking real?
Oh, it's not that late. The night's only just punch Buggy.
You know, I'm just gonna point. I'm not acknowledging you. I'm dodging. My arm's up. Okay, it's not good for you to stay up late, you know.
Yes, Gramps.
What the hell did you call me? So this is a real Prima Duck statue.
This is really valuable, right?
That's what they say.
Ellipses.
Oh, come on. Hold it! Stop punch Buggy you right now! Okay, you're not seriously considering the theft of this statue, are you?
No way, Mr. Edgeworth. I wasn't thinking about anything like that. I was just calculating, in my head, how much the statue is worth.
That sounds mighty suspicious to me. It's the charred remains of a fallen ceiling fan.
No, I've seen a few of these before. They're usually on the ceiling. They spin around and around and play music.
They watch. I bet you're thinking of a musical mobile for babies. Stupid little babies.
Yeah, that's it.
But they're nothing alike.
Okay,
You see, us grown-ups go to cars and we play our music in our cars and they don't have dead bodies in their trunks because we're grown-ups.
They're totally alike. They spin those babies right round like a right. They spin those babies right round like a record, baby.
Okay.
Yeah?
Story about that.
Yeah.
So you know the reference. So when I played this, I was like 16 or something, 15, 16, something like that. And I was like, oh, like the song. And I remember I was on like some forum about this game. And I was like, yeah, there was like a reference about the, you spin me right round, baby, like a record, baby, right round. And another person was like, yeah, because that song's from the 80s. They're like, yeah, it's good to know that like they have references for even older fans like us. And I was like, but I'm 16. I was like, what? Am I old? Oh. Anyway, that's my story.
That's so
Pretty
fun.
fucking funny.
Yeah.
It's like when they reference the Harlem Shake and through
Oh my
one.
god.
Oh God.
Alright, we put it off. Now then, Ambassador, I'd like to ask you about your movements before the fire broke out. Before the fire? Which fire are you talking about?
there
We
more
didn't
than
start the
one?
fire. Which one? What Emperor said? Oh, I see. I guess I didn't hear about it. We had 2 fires here at the Bubbly Embassy tonight. What bother all of that was? Why didn't this
Bro.
never come up? What the fuck?
Wait, but the only fire we know about is the one after the Jam and Ninjas show.
Ah, well, the fire first occurred at the start of the Jam and Ninjas show. Luckily, the only 4th and 5th floors of our embassy caught on fire. Now, not wanting to cause a panic among the theater goers, we decided to keep it internal. Then the fire after the Jam Ninja shows was the second one of the night. What the hell? Exactly! So the fire I witnessed was the second one. Come to think of it, didn't Detective Bad make reference to the first fire? When was this photo taken?
Apparently, right after the fires, when the 4th and 5th floors were put out.
I suppose this means that the photo was taken just after the first fire was put out.
So then, what was the extent of the damage in the second fire?
The second fire was contained to this floor, the 3rd floor. I think it was leftover embers from the fire on the floors above it that caused it. That's how should I put this? A very bad stroke of luck. My office on the 5th floor, Manny's office here, and Manny himself, all gone in a blink of an eye.
Okay, well, this office doesn't seem that ruined. Like, put a bit of paint on the walls, it'll be fine.
But what about Manny?
Okay, well, I said the room, so you can kind of infer I didn't mean the guy. That's just some... Listen, just trying to give you some kind of good news, you know?
I'm grieving.
Is Kay a Jolly Rancher girly or a Hot Fry girly? That's tough.
I don't know, actually.
Didn't we talk about this last time?
Did we?
I don't think we talked about it for someone else, but not for Kay.
I don't think we talked about
Oh,
Kay.
who was it? Wait, then who are we talking
I
about?
think we talked about, like, chat and, like, everyone in general.
Oh.
Right, we said it for you.
Oh, we said CC. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Jolly Rancher?
I'm kind of. She doesn't really lie. She like pursues the truth, you know.
Yeah.
Like she's pretty open about like stealing shit.
I would say Jolly Rancher. I'd put money on that.
Yeah. But Maya, I think she's a hot fry girly.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh god, would Phoenix be a Hot Fry girly? Because he does.
No, he doesn't lie.
No, but he bluffs in court. One of the
All he does is eat hot chip and lie, dude.
No,
Yeah.
okay, he'd probably
No,
be Jolly Rancher. But it's so funny. In the very first case, you can just be like, Larry, lie like a dog.
Like a dog. Yeah. I think he's hot fry. I think he is.
You think Phoenix is Hot Fry?
I totally think Phoenix is hot fry.
Okay.
And then-
Edgeworth is totally Jolly Rancher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need another list. I know we have No Sushi, Knows Women. We need Hot Chip and Jolly Rancher.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
My laundry machine agrees because I'm hearing it just go fucking ballistic. I feel so sorry for you, Mr. Polino.
Look at me going on and on. Now, what was it you wanted to ask again?
Oh, well, are you a Jolly Rancher or a Hot Fry girly, Mr. Polino?
I was a Jolly Rancher, girly.
Oh no.
We were discussing what your actions and whereabouts for today were. And if you happen to know what Mr. Coachen's actions and whereabouts were as well. Yes, very well. Let's see, I've been quite busy all day from morning until now. First I woke up and I brushed my teeth. After that I had a roll for breakfast and then, hold it. Fascinating. How about you just skip to the relevant parts for me? Oh, you'd like a condensed version. Alright, I can do that for you. So what did Mr. Coach and you do this morning? Well, originally we were supposed to meet and shake hands with the Jam and Ninja. But Manny and I wanted to turn it into a photo op, so we were here tidying up his office. You helped to clean Mr. Cochin's office? Why were you not cleaning your own? Oh, I think I forgot to mention that, but my office is currently undergoing renovations. Which is why both the Prima Duck statues and the Bubbly's knife set are down here. I see. Oh, but the tidying didn't take much, really. We just burned some files, and we no longer needed an expired coupons in the fireplace.
I bet cleaning up the fireplace must have been a real pain, though, huh?
About that, I kind of forgot to clean the ash about. I guess I'm up a creek without Manny here to get angry at me. Hold it! An ambassador like yourself has been on the receiving end of a secretary's anger? Oh, he was very good at being mad. Why, even just this morning he got mad at me. I spilled some Bubbly's ink onto the back wall when I was burning the files, you see. And he got mad at me, saying that I should treat the ink with more respect. Ellipses. Talk about being boss. Talk about the boss getting bossed around. That's about it for what we did this morning. Just some cleaning. Don't tell me you had no other work to do, being an ambassador and all. Now then, if you could tell me what you and Mr. Cochin did this afternoon. Well, Manny and I went down together to the Theatrum Neutralis. We had to be there at the start of the Steel Samurai stage show. After the show started, I went back to my office on the 5th floor alone. So they were together until the start of the Steel Samurai show. A little while later, after I had straightened myself up a bit, I returned to the theater. You what? Because I was going to take a part in the photo op on stage at the end of the show. There was a commemorative photo op at the end. If it was a fantastic photo of the three of us, Ambassador, Alba, the Steel Samurai, and myself. After the photo shoot, I went back to my office on the 5th floor to prepare my handshake photo op with the Jammin' Ninja. He seems to be rather overworked for an ambassador. When I got to my office, that was when the first fire broke out and I escaped down the stairs. My office was completely destroyed, but thankfully no one was hurt. I admit I ran away from the first fire as fast as my legs could carry me. But during the second one, I pitched in and helped the embassy staff put it out. I am talking to myself so much today.
Holy shit. I mean, none of my characters are...
I'm so much fucking dialogue.
Do you want to tap out on either of them? Because we can take them if you want.
Whoever wants it.
I'll do it, because none of my characters are even in this room.
Okay.
Between Larry and this chuckle fuck, I've been like talking to myself so much today.
This chuckle fuck.
So you didn't see Mr. Cochin again after the start of the Steel Samurai show?
Yes, that's right. The next time I saw him, he was lying there in an eternal sleep.
Mrs. them. I see, Ambassador Polano. I thank you very much for your help.
Is this the... I'm sorry, I couldn't be him. Wait, am I voicing him right at the tail end? That's so funny. Mr. Edgeworth.
I will say, we're in this room for a bit longer, so, like...
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he's
I was
still
about to
here.
say, did I just fucking pass this shit right after he's done?
Oh,
If
damn,
there's anything else, please don't hesitate to ask, alright? I got you.
Do we present shit to him?
I don't know if anything's been indicated that we do yet. Maybe we gotta like look at the fireplace first. Like he said he didn't clean that.
Well, it's all checked out.
Oh, never mind then.
Oh, damn it.
It appears that this area was heavily damaged by the fire.
Yeah, I guess we should hurry up and get started examining everything.
I want to rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. See, that's a line of dialogue right there. That's a good line. There's a bottle of Bubbly's ink on Mr. Cochin's desk.
And it looks like there's still a lot of ink left inside.
The seal's unbroken, so the fire probably couldn't get into the bottle to burn up the ink.
Hey, Mr. Polino, it looks like your precious Bubbly's ink is all right after all.
What? That's odd.
Hold it! Ambassador, what do you mean by that?
Oh, well, it's just that there is something strange about the ink.
Would you mind elaborating on that statement for me, please?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but you have to come over here.
Wait, I wanna investigate more.
Won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
So I guess embassy phones are just like normal phones, huh?
Well, what did you imagine them to look like?
I thought that the balls would look like a flower, and the receiver would be a butterfly. That way,
hell yeah.
it looked like the butterfly receiver was sucking nectar from the flower base.
Any country had a flower phone, it would be a boss, don't you think?
Oh, then maybe the phone I envisioned would have been from when they were Cadopia.
There's really no point in asking me about something that's never existed in the first place.
You know what you lack, Mr. Edgeworth? Curiosity and an imagination.
And wouldn't be. It looks like a very comfortable chair.
It's actually a step chair. Well, it doesn't look all that
What?
broken. So why don't you try sitting on it?
No, I'd better not. It's very important that we preserve the crime scene at all times.
Wait, but you're always touching all sorts of things at crime scenes.
That's because I'm a prosecutor. This is part of my job to examine things, unlike yours, which can be done by a Roomba.
And my job is to be a great thief.
Which can be done by a Roomba, which is exactly why you touch anything. It looks like a bunch of flyers with coupons attached to them.
The ball sure gives away a lot of different coupons. Maybe I should create one of my own. I could call it the Great Thief Coupon.
And what kind of discount would that net you?
The 5-finger kind, what else? And I'd steal an extra thing or two for the bearer.
Things such as...
Such as the truth! What else would I steal?
What else would... Well, what I wouldn't give to have a mountain of your coupons right about now.
Mm-hmm.
It would appear that this desk has also fell victim to the fire.
But it doesn't look too damaged. Ooh, I think we can rifle through this drawer a little bit. We can riffle through this drawer a bit.
Riffle. I suppose we should take a look. This is a rather unusual shape for a notepad. Damn, Bob, is that what your notepad looks like?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose this must be another souvenir from somewhere.
It's giving...
Hold on, let me draw
Yeah.
the accurate shape of a notepad so I can do that in the future. Yes, it's giving what?
It's giving the notepad from Blue's Clues, like Steve's notepad.
I in truth saw a piece of Hut.
Damn it.
Ooh. I'm writing ideal notebook shape.
It seemed that the contents of the drawer survived the fire rather well.
Now that's a sturdy desk. I guess that's the value of solid wood construction. Let's see if there's anything useful in here, Mr. Edgeworth. That's fucking it. That's all.
Deduce?
Oh,
We
right.
can deduce.
Because I think it's probably the pick, right?
No, wait, hold on. Go back a page.
Oh, wait, no, it's this.
Yeah.
Oh.
The shape of this notepad matches the shape of this note we found.
Hey, you're right.
What's on the note again?
Oh, let me see.
It's Damascus instructions.
Alabaster Duck statue, 5th floor,
Oh,
Ambassador
okay.
office. Yeah. Hey, you're right. What is it? It looks like something straight out of Monument Valley.
Huh. Oh, yep, have it, go for it.
Ah, yes. That notebook is a souvenir from somewhere in your country. We've been collecting them for the purpose of studying them, you see.
Yes, I do, but you seem to be quite passionate about it.
Oh, would you like to see my souvenir collection? I'd love to show it to you.
Are you sure they haven't been burned to a crisp by the fires? Ambassador Polino, I wonder if you might recognize the handwriting on this note.
This looks like Manny's handwriting.
I see. In that case,
Ooh, did you figure something out?
this note was found in Alabaster. Specifically, it was found being firmly grasped by the murdered Damas II. Firmly grasped it!
Damask too? Then this note.
Yes, it was a request from Mr. Cochin for Damas II to steal the Prima Duck statue.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're saying it's so weird. It's Damask too.
What?
Damas II!
Manny, You tried to steal Alabaster Primidu's statue?
You look so happy about it. We would know for sure if we could run a handwriting analysis. Ambassador, do you have any documents that were handwritten by Mr. Cochin?
Yes, I can gather a few and give them to you.
I'll have to ask Detective Gumshoe later to run the analysis, wherever the hell he went.
I can't believe that Manny would even think of doing something like this.
That man.
He's not the man I fell in love with.
Manny.
That's Manny.
Do you have any idea as to why he would have requested that the theft of the statue? Oh, that theft.
There is one possibility, but mind you, it's just my personal speculation.
Anything you can tell me would be of great help, Ambassador.
Okay, now we can talk more.
Oh, but you'd have to come over here!
Fine.
I wonder if you might tell me what you noticed about Mr. Cochin's bottle of ink.
I just thought of it right now, but... During the second fire, Manny was worried about his office, so he came rushing back to it. I called out to him, and when I received no reply, I used my spare key to open the door. The door to darkness. But when I did, I was greeted by roaring green flames. It seemed that I had just missed Maleficent. The flames were so big that I wasn't able to see into the room at all.
Hold it! In the embassy of Alabas, where Maleficent resides. Fire. The fire was green? What was the cause?
It was Maleficent. And, well, she uses that effect with white crystal oil because it burns green when it's lit, as you can see by this lantern.
And bubbly ink is made from the same oil, which means it would also burn green.
You know, I too had thought it was Manny's ink that had caught on fire. So that's why I was surprised to find out there was still a bottle of ink left on his desk.
The case of the perplexing green flames. Talk about a mystery.
What exactly was it that caught on fire in here? I believe that you said you might have an idea as to why Mr. Cochin hired the mask too.
Actually,
Second.
thank you. I fear it may be my fault. As I was telling you earlier, we were to determine which statue was the real one as a part of today's event.
But because of the Yatagarasu and the fire here, that got cancelled, didn't it?
Ha ha ha. I'm actually relieved the rest of the event has been cancelled. For you see, Baba's statue, well, it's just a Riku replica.
A replica? And did Mr. Cochin
Yes.
know that about Babal's Prima Duck statue?
Of course he knew. That's why he was the only person I could consult with. We'd have to do something once our statue was revealed as a replica. As to be expected, I was very nervous today, as this would impact our country's authority.
Yes, I understand.
Well, when I told Manny my concerns, he said, "Let me handle it. It'll be alright."
He said, let me cook.
I'll find a way to make sure you're the ambassador of the reunited Cadofia. At the time, I thought he was just trying to cheer me up. That man loves me so. But when I saw that note, I realized he was serious.
Hold it! He said, let me cook, and then we fucking walk into the fires! Holy shit! Burn the whole kitchen down! Mr. Cochin conducted a lot of business behind your back. I assume he did all that to ensure that you are the next Cadofian ambassador. It's a love story.
It's a classic love story. But why was he trying so hard, I wonder?
What?
He was so much better at getting things done than I ever was or ever will be.
I don't have an answer yet as to why he was trying so hard. But I suspect he had an ulterior motive in mind, beyond just simple kindness. Never mind, there's a deeper relationship. What the fuck, I don't you?
Oh, here you are, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yummy!
Detective Gumshoe, have you collected the information that I requested?
Hell yes, sir. I got it all right here. Here you go, Kay. Feel free to take a look. It's for you, after all.
Aw, Gummy, you shouldn't have. What is all this, Gummy?
It's all the information on this room that I got from the embassy and Interpol people. Now we know exactly how this room was before and after the fire.
Good work, detective.
Oh, it was nothing, sir. I'm an expert at getting people to talk. They love me. I'm a man of the people.
You two remind me so much of my father and Uncle Dad. So I guess you're brothers. Whoa.
Whoa. What do you mean?
Like I just said, Mr. Edgeworth. As prosecutor and detective, your dynamic is just like theirs back in the day.
Ellipses.
Well, don't you worry. I'm gonna go find my own wonderful partner someday. And when I do,
hell yeah.
I'm gonna become a good Yatagarasu, just like my father, right?
Hold it. Please don't ask me questions to which I have no answer to, Kay.
Don't copy me in my crossed arm pose, Mr. Edgeworth.
Copy you. I've been doing this since before you were even... Whatever. Oh, but I can say it's truly a wonderful thing to find a partner you can trust.
You bet. So what now, Mr. Edgeworth?
Well, I'd like to ask you for a favor.
Yeah?
That gadget, Mr. Thief, is it? That thing you call your secret weapon?
Oh, you mean Little Thief. You're coming to rely on it, aren't you?
Oh, it's only my second time using it. I don't need a crush like that. I'm only asking because I need it for the investigation. From the information Detective Gumshoe gathered and the ambassador's testimony, and I'd like you to please recreate this room as it was during the third floor fire.
You got it. Alright, here we go. Dark skies of evening, when no other bird dares to take wing. One alone remains also... Mr. Edgeworth, please get out of my way. I'm doing my...
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Dark skies of evening, when no other bird dares take wing. One alone remains all-seeing. Now, witness the true power of a real, modern-day Robin Hood.
Goro Ketchy was just here.
I-
It seems there are... Yeah?
It was the craziest thing. I think he... Something about Crow? Like... Dude, he would be perfect on my yacht. He could be my partner. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, can I please have Goro Akechi as my partner? Please. I'll be sure to feed him pancakes and make sure he takes walks every day and he goes bouldering. Please, Mr. Edgeworth.
You know, so long as you take care of him, you know, you gotta go to jazz clubs every Saturday, and, you know, no more what ifs has to play, and, you know, all that good stuff.
You have to make sure that he has great coffee.
Yeah, you have to make sure at the cafe, the Blanc specifically, a great coffee.
I'll be sure to, Mr. Edgeworth. Thank you. I won't let you down. Thank you.
And you also have to engage in a really stunning or like a really exciting game of cat and mouse.
Yeah.
Well, that's just how it be for a thief and a detective.
Yeah, think about it this way. Like, it was like, okay, like, yeah, we're gonna do nothing but steal the truth, right, Goro? And then, like, later down the line, it's like, we're gonna have to kill this guy, Faye. Damn.
Oh my god, wait, I'm gonna write this
We're gonna
down.
have to kill him.
Is it Akechi and Kay, and Akechi's like, we're gonna have to kill so and so, damn. Or is like someone saying we're gonna have to kill Akechi, and Kay's like, damn.
Give me Naruto being like, we're gonna have to kill this guy, Kay. That's fucking funny. It seems that other things besides what the ambassador mentioned that have changed. There's fire on the ground now. It's possible that we might have found the escape route the person Kay saw used as well.
Look at his animation.
Oh, what is this? Is this some sort of light show I was not told about?
This is the power of a true vigilante. It's recreating the room with the info I put it.
You put it.
Really? You put into this? That is certainly one interesting device you have there, Miss Faraday.
I believe it's about time we return to our investigation. I just want to state for the record, I'm so glad we're doing this not weekly. Not just,
yeah.
not,
God, can you
Holy
imagine?
fuck.
I think, like, I know we had a blast with Rise from the Ashes, but, like, it felt a little bit of burnout from just, like, being, same case for, like, 2 months.
Yeah.
We're,
Oh my gosh, can you imagine if we, like, had to spend 1 week doing this, for example?
God, honestly.
Well, already at this point, I feel like if we had only spent 1 week, we would be around this point, and then I'd go on vacation for 3 weeks.
Oh my gosh, you're
And
actually
then you
totally
come
right.
back to this. Yeah.
Right.
Oh man, that sounds like hell.
Yeah.
Wee.
I'm running around in circles. That must have been the large green flames Ambassador Polino saw.
With flames like,
Polino.
with flames like these, it's no wonder he couldn't get in.
Hey, by the time you came into this room, had the fire already been put out?
Yeah, the fire had died out or something by that time.
And this fire in here only burned from the time the fire started on the 3rd floor until the Yatagrasso appeared and caused a stir in Babal, I suppose.
I guess Mr. Polino was just lucky enough to run into this fire as it was burning, huh?
Yes, you could put it that way. And since you were the first to discover the body, we can assume that no one else entered the room until that time. No one other than the person you were chasing, of course.
I knew it! That person I saw was definitely up to no good. Started making trouble in our neighborhood. And we got in one little fight and my mom got scared. She said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." Which was kind of weird. I moved with my other relatives. Who's my mom?
What's your family tree look like? That is very likely to be the case. I can't imagine what you just did there. I apologize. After all, that person came into the room before you. And you must have chosen this room precisely because they knew no one would be in here.
Okay, then maybe the green fire was where it was to prevent anyone from coming in. But then, what did the person set on fire to make the green flames?
Perhaps the ink, whatever it is that person burned, and made a rather sizable fire.
And since the fire is green, well, we've seen something that burns green, right? It's a bit tinier than these flames, but you get what I mean.
Yes, and I do believe that what you are thinking is exactly why these flames are green. What caused it?
Fuck, what burns? Oh, the lantern.
What's that?
Take that! The silhouette lantern. Its green flame comes from the white crystal oil it's burning. Which crystal? Blech.
The white crystal oil, it is burning? Wow, I hope someone got
It
fired
is-
for that blunder. Yeah, that's the fire I was thinking of too. I love the green it gives off. Extra Callie fun
Thank you,
fact.
Callie.
Callie lit a 4 purring meows just now. She was saying hi Asper G, damn up in chat. Aw, hi Callie.
I think we've now established that the green flames were caused by witch crystal oil. Furthermore, we know that there's only one other thing made from witch crystal oil. They just turned to the screen. Do you know?
Oh, you mean that thing Mr. Polino was mistaken about, right?
Yes, precisely. As we found out earlier in our investigation.
That was so long ago, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't remember.
What? I don't get it. Can you fill me in, sir?
Yeah, fill him in, Mr. Edgeworth.
Fine, I suppose. I'll explain it in a way that even you can understand.
Thank you.
This is the thingy.
Oh god, I don't even remember.
It's
It's the...
Is the ink?
it's the ink,
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Take that! Bubbly's ink is made from witch crystal oil.
Oh, so it should burn the same color as the flames in the lantern, right?
Yes, precisely. However, the green flames in this room were not from a bottle of Bubbly's ink.
Because we found the ink Mr. Cochin used on his desk, right?
Yes, however, we know that Mr. Cochin was smuggling the ink in massive quantities. Now, what do you suppose he made using all that ink? I do believe what he made with that ink is the answer to what gave birth to the green flames.
Is it all the coupons? God damn.
Oh yeah, I'm beginning to really feel the energy coming from you, Mr. Edgeworth.
It would appear that I finally found it. The smuggling ring's real goal. Coupons!
Is it for real? Wait, where is it? Oh wait, no, it's
right
probably the bills.
It's money.
Oh,
It's
just
fucking
kidding.
money.
It's funny. God damn it. I was so excited.
I wish it was the fucking coupon. That'd be so funny.
Ooh, hydrate. Oh, shit. Oh, here's my water.
Oh, hi, Grim.
You got it, Grim. What would consume that great volume of ink to make? That would be...
Oh, it's money. Whatever.
Money. It's so lame. The counterfeit bill that the smuggling ring made are circulating in Zangfa.
You're kidding!
Grandpa.
You're saying
No,
you're saying that it was Mr. Cochin who made the counterfeit bills?
I am. I believe you could even go so far as to say that he stole Bubbly's printing press. Balls, oh my goodness. Ambassador, Mr. Koshin had permission to freely use the printing press, correct?
Why, yes. And I do remember seeing him use it in the middle of the night. But never did I think he was using it for such a foul deed.
Ambassador, because of your secretary's crimes, you will need to be investigated as well. You look too happy.
Ah, yes, I suppose so. We've caused a bit of trouble for a few countries, haven't we?
Just a few, yeah. It's my duty to search out all who shielded Mr. Koshin and concealed his crime. For they are the ones who started the fire in order to destroy the evidence.
Whee. Okay, more stuff.
This grandfather clock, it was apparently in a different position before the fire.
According to staff members, the clock was flush against the wall before the fire, sir.
Which means that most likely it was moved by someone during the fire.
Speaking of which, it's totally 11 o'clock now, but I don't hear any chiming. Sorry, I'm like 20 minutes
hell
late.
Yeah, you're like 20 minutes late on that one.
Huh? That's odd. It was still chiming right on the dot of every hour this morning. Maybe the fire damaged its internal mechanisms or something?
Ambassador Polino, may we take a look inside that clock?
Sure, go right on ahead.
Detective Gumshoe, if you could please inspect the insides of this clock.
Yes, sir. I'm on it. Mr. Edgeworth, I found this inside, sir.
It looks like a length of wire? So this is what caused the clock to stop chiming? But what was a long length of wire doing inside this clock in the first place?
Why would someone do this to such a valuable clock?
It sounds like it wasn't Mr. Polino that put the wire in there.
Then perhaps it was Mr. Cochin's killer who did.
Whee. It looks like one of the Bobbleese knives was already missing before the fire began.
So it would seem, especially since the other two knives' handles were burned away.
The remaining handle was swapped out with the handle from the real murder weapon. Babal's national treasure was stolen. Poor Babal, don't you think?
I'm not sure I would lump the replica statue in with the rest of Babal's woes.
Babal.
Babal.
The
Babal.
ball. The ball. The ball.
Fuck it, we Babal. Detective, you took part in the initial Babal investigation, correct?
The ball. Yep, sure did. I also helped put out both fires, sir.
Yeah, like a fire extinguisher?
But that first fire took me by surprise. I had a tough time escaping the 5th floor. First, I tried the elevator. You know, elevators, you love elevators, they're so great, elevators are. But I guess someone else had the same idea because it was in use. If I hadn't remembered to use the stairs at that point, I'd have been burnt to a crisp. Too bad the elevator didn't work because elevators are wonderful. Nothing bad ever happens in elevators. Wait, that's odd. We always warn our staff that in case of a fire, it's dangerous to use the elevator.
Oh?
Maybe someone wrote it in a fit of panic.
Detective, did you see the Yodagrasu that came into the Bubbly's embassy at all?
I didn't personally, no. And the other staff members told me they never got a good look at the person either, sir.
I wonder if you could tell me a bit more about what you discovered, Detective.
The second fire broke out around the time the Yautagarasu was spotted in Alabast. That's also when a suspicious person was spotted in Babel, which caused some panic.
Hold it! So no one was able to get a good look at this Yodagrasu that entered Babal?
Yeah, all they saw was a mysterious person wearing a long coat, probably part of the organization. But that's not enough to make a positive ID, you know?
Still, it was enough to make the people who received the calling card panic even more.
A person in a long coat. Sounds like the exact same person I saw.
The Yatagarasu that appeared in Alabas was proven to be just a fabrication, a shadow. In light of that fact, the Yatagarasu that appeared in Babal is also a suspect.
You can't be serious. Not when we're this close to capturing the fake. I mean, Callisto you.
The Yatagarasu appeared, caused mass confusion, killed Mr. Koshin, then disappeared. No elaboration. By the way, Detective, why did you not chase after the Yatagarasu?
I did, but the embassy's huge, sir. I got separated from the other staff members I was with, and I got lost for a while there.
Wait! You didn't even memorize the layout of the building you were to guard, Detective?
It's real big. Be sure to do that from now on, sir.
Yeah, get it memorized.
But you know, it was thanks to me being lost that I was able to come to Kay's rescue.
Oh, is that a fact?
Yes. Yeah, it was when I was lost and wandering around in the third floor hallway, sir. When I heard a scream, I headed towards it right away.
Oh, that's probably from when I found Mr. Kochin's body. I'm so happy about that for some reason.
Yeah, me too. I thought it sounded like her, so I got real worried and ran as fast as I could.
And it was thanks to Gummy that Miss Sheena wasn't able to take me away. He covered for me until you got here, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, I see. So he can be useful once in a blue moon.
Damn, bitch. Still, it's too bad that Agent Shinya got here before I did.
I wonder where Agent Shinya was before you found her here.
Probably up your butt and around the corner, sir. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, just before I got to this room, I saw her coming out of the room next door.
Oh. Agent Shinya mentioned something about chasing the Yatagarasu herself earlier.
Well, she apparently helped in putting out the fire, or the first fire. Then, during the second fire, I heard she was busy chasing the Yatagarasu.
She seems to be a very dedicated agent. You would do well to learn from her.
Why are you pointing at me when you say that, sir?
It's my pointing finger. Get pointed on. We've examined everything in this office, but there's one thing that bothers me. Perhaps I should ask Ambassador Polino about it. Ambassador Polino, there's something I'd like to ask you about.
Yes?
About the office, it appears to me to be very similar to Ambassador Alba's office. For example, the location of the fireplace and the position of the grandfather clock, and the hydration redeemed by Van.
Yes.
Ah, that's right. You've also paid a visit to the Alabastian side of the embassy. Tell me, how is Maleficent doing? Our two embassies actually used to be one. Drink even more. Ah!
Yes, I know. Even the pamphlet mentioned that.
Which is why the building is bilaterally symmetrical. So no matter which room, the location of the fireplace and the like are exactly the same. Even where the art is located is the same, as my room is currently under renovation. We worked hard to make Manny's room look like the ambassador's office.
You mean for your hand? Oh yeah?
I can't express this enough. Damn, Bob, thank you so much for taking this fucking character off of me.
Oh.
I just can't express that enough.
Oh no, I got you. And you know what? Gumshoe has minimal lines anyway, so I would have just been sitting here like, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry you had to talk so much at the beginning. I didn't expect so much of Larry and this guy for this
See, with
session.
Larry, I didn't really mind Larry, but with this guy, it was kind of just exposition dump constantly, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I feel that. You mean for your handshake photo op? I almost said post op. The Jam Ninja.
Yes, my handshake post-op. I mean, what's a photo like that worth if it's not taken in the ambassador's office, right?
Yet another odd expression of Bubbly's obsessively competitive spirit with Alabast, I take it. Thank you, Ambassador. This piece of information is all I needed to connect the dots.
Connect what dots? Well, anyway, I'm glad I was able to be of some help.
Logic, badoosh.
Logic. Wait. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Whee!
The Alabastian and bubbly sides of the building are symmetrical to each other. As we know that to be a fact, then this room's fireplace may also hide a secret passageway.
A secret passageway. So tantalizing.
In Alabasta, the fireplace turned over to have a revolving back wall.
A revolving wall? It sounds like something out of a ninja house. I want to live there.
Wow, there was a trick like that built into the fireplace, sir? What? This embassy holds that kind of secret?
There seems to be a lot about this room that you don't know about, Ambassador.
I guess it's time to pay the bill for letting Manny do so much work for me. Please, I really want to know about the real Manny and what you know about this room.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Edgeworth? Let's get to the bottom of this.
Agreed. And my first thought is that it's likely the killer used the revolving fireplace. Do-do-do.
It looks like just another fireplace, though, doesn't it? So, how do you turn it again?
In Alabasta, I had to push where the X was on the far wall of the fireplace.
Oh, I see an X back there, sir. Let's see what happens when I push it. Oh, you scared me, sir.
There's something about this fireplace that lies in contradiction to the facts.
Huh? But we found an X where you thought there'd be one, right?
We did, but that's not what I was referring to. Something is missing from this scene.
Oh, maybe like ashes.
What does this contradiction mean for us? I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Yeah.
Is this spot somehow related? Yes.
As testimony? Yeah.
Yeah. Ambassador Polino, you said that you burned some old files in the fireplace today, correct?
Yes, I burned quite a few files this morning, actually.
And after you did, you forgot to clean out the ashes from the fireplace, correct?
That's right. But why are you asking? And why are you making such a scary face?
I'm sorry, I admit that I'm a bit intimidating when I'm serious. In any case, take a good look at this fireplace and tell me what you find odd about it.
Hey, Kanzon. Well, let's see, huh? Where did all the ashes go?
Hey, Kinzon. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Edgeworth?
You don't really think that Ambassador Polano is lying, do you?
No, there's no reason for him to lie. And I don't believe his testimony is wrong either. It is the fireplace that is causing the contradiction. Kay, I wonder if you might update the fireplace data for me.
You got it. I'll add in the ashes from the burnt files and... Sounds like we pretty much figured everything out now, huh?
Well, it was nothing. All I did was follow where our leads led us.
Oh, I sense it coming on. You're about to dazzle us again, right?
Oh, you mean that? Well, it is what Mr. Edgeworth is known for, you know. His brain.
There is no need for you two to dance around the name of what I'm about to do. The dance of deduction from the greatest attorney.
Is it just logic?
Yeah.
Where did
Missing ashes.
Yeah, Edward City's a superpower, guys. Sinking. The reason as to why the ashes are missing is simple.
It's not because someone cleaned them up, right?
No, because even if someone did sweep them up, the fireplace is too clean for that. Ambassador Polino said that he spilled some Bobbly's ink while he was burning the files. And yet, there's not a trace of the spilled ink on the back wall anywhere.
Well then, I don't know what happened.
Well, I tell you what happened. The two sides were switched. By using the revolving fireplace wall, the ashes were moved into the neighboring room. Which means that is a clear indication that the fireplace was used.
Then you mean the person I was chasing disappeared from this room through there?
Yes, I believe the person you were in pursuit of is Mr. Cochin's killer. And after committing the murder, escaped through the fireplace.
Wow, Mr. Edgeworth, you figured out the killer's escape route.
I have, but this is only the beginning. Now we have to chase the killer down.
Actually, this is middle part 2.
Damn it.
What?
Ooh. Escape through the revolving fireplace.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
Location-wise.
Oh.
Oh, she was in the room
She
next
was
to
in-
it. Right.
Yep, the room next door, yep. The killer used the fireplace in this room to escape into the next. That is only logical for us to talk with the person who was in the neighboring room.
Why are you saying talk in quotation marks?
Mhm.
Well, the person that was in the next room was... Oh! It was that person, sir!
Yes, Detective Agent Shinya.
Woo!
Oh!
Good work.
Okay.
It's looking more and more like that. It's looking more and more like Miss Sheena as the killer, isn't it?
Let's not jump to conclusions yet. We need to go through what we know so far. She came straight into the room from the next one and instantly accused you. Furthermore, she claimed that it could only have been you that killed Mr. Cochin. I don't have any proof yet. However, I know she's hiding something from us.
Okay then. Why don't we go ask Miss Sheena herself?
Hold it! No, not yet. There's something that needs to be done first. Detective Gumshoe.
Sir! Is it my turn to do something, Mr. Edgeworth?
It sure is. Yes, I have a 2-part special assignment just for you. First, I need you to run a handwriting analysis on Damas 2's note.
Okay. I'll get the lab boys on that right away.
Second, I want you to see if you can fit through the revolving fireplace wall.
Right now, sir?
No, next decade. Of course now! We need to test our hypothesis first, don't we?
Go on, Yummy. You can do it.
Alright. I'm gonna do this like a real man.
Fucking play this theme.
Not the Pinocchio shit. Here we go, through the fireplace and back.
You shouldn't need to psych yourself up that much for such a simple task, Detective.
Wow, the wall inside the fireplace really did turn.
That's so neat. Now I want to try going through there too.
There really is a secret passageway through there. I had no idea.
It would appear that the ash really was pushed into the other room. Furthermore, the bubbly ink you spilled, Ambassador, is there on the back wall.
Okay, here I go, sir.
Hold it! Detective, I'd like you to go through there under the same conditions as the killer. So kill a guy first, and then go in.
So, yeah, yeah, right? But there's all that ash and stuff.
And your point is, now we're short on time, so if you could please hurry on through.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now we pretty much have the whole picture, right?
No, not yet. There remain a few mysteries to solve.
That'll take like 4 more parts.
That's right. Such as the autographed whereabouts, the other smuggling ring members, and the 2 weapons that made it across the border, the key Miss Yu stole 7 years ago, and a partridge in a pear tree. In fact, we haven't figured out a thing regarding how Miss Yu is related to these embassies.
Mr. Edgeworth.
A number of pieces connect in a very complicated way in this case, so much so that we need 7 whole parts for this. It's almost enough to make one make. Yeah, he's right. He's so fucking real for that. Wait a minute.
We get a screenshot.
Come on, screenshot now. Hang on. Oh.
I think we're all screenshotting this one.
Yeah, we are. Oh yeah.
What are you saying, Mr. Edgeworth? I thought you were the one who said that it's easy if you follow the leads.
Was that supposed to be an impression of me, Kate? You didn't even
No,
try.
but I can do it again. Oh, I thought you were the one who said that it's easy if you follow the leads. If it's info gathering you need, Cummy and I can help with that. Then all you'd have to do is show off your fancy schmancy logical deductions.
Go off? Does it seem like I'm being boastful when I do that?
Let's not overcomplicate matters, okay, Mr. Edgeworth? You've been so focused like a laser on only what seems strange and out of place. It's no wonder nothing's clicked and we haven't unlocked anything yet. But if we think things through calmly, the answer should come to us.
Okay.
That's the sort of thing I say to myself when I'm practicing how to unlock padlocks, you know?
That is something I hope practice doesn't make perfect for your sake.
Yay! Looks like you're back to your straight-laced self again.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm back, sir.
Yes, I can see that. Good work, detective.
Looks like you can use that fireplace like a door, sir.
Are you alright, Gummy?
I'm okay. It's just a bit of ash and dust, that's all.
Your jacket has gotten quite filthy. I see the hem has practically turned black.
Yeah, well, quite a bit of the unburned ink got on it, sir.
I see. Thank you, detective. You did a fine job. I'll even pay the cleaning bill for the trench coat. There you go.
What? Oh, no, sir, I can never. This is just my old coat, sir. Though, you know, the tan one? If it was a coat I actually cared about, then I'd get it cleaned, but you know.
I see. Very well then, as you wish.
So because Gummy was able to climb through the fireplace, we know it can be used, right?
Yeah, but that's not all we learned. We actually learned one other important fact.
And that is?
I will have to explain it to you later. In like part a billion from now. Right now, we need to deal with the handwriting analysis. Detective Gumshoe.
Yes, sir. I'll be back before you know it.
He just fucking slid off screen. The handwriting analysis and Mr. Cochin's handwriting will take a bit of time. Let us go and wait in the Theatrum Neutralis, along with Agent Lang and Agent Sheena.
Woo!
Part 3 done.
Yeah. We're gonna save, and I think that's good for tonight, right?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
We did one part.
Yeah.
That was a
1.5
3-hour one.
parts.
That's a normal stream right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, we're making good progress. And if we make
Yeah, no, we finished.
Yes, you're going.
Yeah, we finished part 2 and we finished part 3, so there we go.
Yeah, and I think like Wednesday, if it's gonna be like a longer stream, we can totally knock out a good extra chunk of that. Like,
Yeah.
At least part 4.
yeah.
I don't know how long they are. I'm guessing.
We're
At
hoping
least
to get
part
more than
4 and a
part
half.
4 done.
Let me take a glance on the walkthrough. Oh, that's probably... Yeah, we could totally get through part 4 on Wednesday.
I mean, that's only like 38 JoJo episodes, right? We got this.
So true, bestie. Alright.
Yeah.
Where is OBS? I'm gonna do the classic YouTube, VODs, Discord, my cat is crying, Blue Sky.
Aww.
Yeah.
I hear her.
Yeah, she's
I assume
baby.
it's Jackie.
Oh, it's always Jackie.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jackie.
She's baby. You know what? I'm gonna let her in,
Baby.
and then I'll do like the outro.
Okay.
Baby.
This is baby.
Baby, baby. Drop baby in the pool. Be Larry.
I wrote down that quote with no context. Santa, please look for your child in a fountain buggy.
It'd be really funny if you like review these notes like a year from now and you just like fucking look at that like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, what's this about a year from now?
Oh, I wrote down the note. Santa, please look for your child in a fountain buggy, which is what
And
you
I said,
said.
you should look at that from like, you should look back at that like a year from now, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I love that. Alright, that's all from us today. We'll be back. Shit is just falling. We'll be back on Wednesday at 2 p.m. EDT, earlier than usual. We're gonna try and make it a long stream, and hopefully we'll get through a good chunk more of this case. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, you've all been stellar, stupendous, wonderful, and incredible, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye-bye.
Oh boy.